Okay,
Oh,
I
what a
was
wonderful start.
Stop! I was muted, and I couldn't figure out.
What a
And now
real
the game is
professional.
gone. Oh, there it is. Okay.
You're still a
Hi, in
professional.
true Lain fashion, we're already off to some extreme levels of scuff. We'll do proper like introductions and such in a minute, but I need y'all to understand. In true Lain fashion, I've already had an incident today, literal minutes ago. So I took Callie and Gil out to go use the restroom. Yeah, the dogs, they do that, yeah. And I got a sensor bar ready. This game, and I'll get to it in a second. I will explain in a minute. But so I take the dogs out to potty, and I'm like, all right, so help me, Eon, get your butt in my house, and they do. And then all of a sudden, hear this like noise, like, you know, the creepy horror movie, some like a door's been broken down kind of noise.
You know, the usual.
And I fucking jump like 3 feet in the air. Like, we haven't even started the game, and I'm like, what is going on? It was Athena's fat ass knocking over one of the baby gates to separate the dogs and the cats. And it made me jump so bad, and we haven't even started the game.
Glad to know you're already in the right headspace, though.
I'm not looking forward to getting spooked. And by that, I mean I'm extremely looking forward to it because I love this franchise. Like, I am the insane person who went and tracked down the several $100 audio drama CD special edition.
Oh my gosh, I remember that.
Yeah.
Do you have that?
I do. I'll show you a picture later. I still have to send you your keychains. They're in a box, and the box is right behind. No, they have more. I have more.
You have more?
But hello, everybody. Welcome into this special edition of a Lain stream for Thursdays, except for Halloween, as I want to go take care of trick-or-treaters. We will be going back to Deathmark. Now, what is Deathmark? Deathmark is a game that I started playing back when I first started VTubing. We started the first game, the end of 2020?
Something like that. Oh,
yeah,
God,
and we
crazy to say it
finished.
like that.
Right, we're old.
Ow.
And then we finished the first game on Valentine's Day, which was the same weekend that Texas froze over. Because we were going through the DLC of the first game in the brothel area when all of a sudden my window started making that like crackling, shattering noise because it rapid chilled so fast, and it scared the ever living hell out of us. And we were like, oh, it's gonna be one of those days, isn't it?
Yeah, it seems like this game brings a lot of ramifications with it.
And then then we did the second game, which was also equally what the fuck in the best way possible, but it wasn't the game's first cast. It was an entirely different cast. This game, Deathmark 2, is the first cast again, and I am so excited to get our boy back.
I don't remember. I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember his name though.
It's okay. I don't fucking remember either. I think it's like Yoshiki. That sounds right.
It could be anything. Yeah, because I think that was the second game was great. I think we enjoyed it all the way through. I think our biggest disappointment though was that the guy from the first game.
Yeah, the prototype was better.
We liked him so much. We were sad he was gone.
And then the doll of the first game was better overall.
Because I think when we finished the second game, we had seen that this one was in development.
Yes.
We were like, oh, we got to do that. Here we are.
And then it took forever for it to come out because it didn't come out until it came out February 15th of this year. So the day after my surgery. And so it had already been out everywhere but here. And so we finally got it, and I'm very excited. And I'm a little anxious. So DJ mentioned the teacup sensor bar. So the very first game, which I was reminding Hunty about, and I'll have him introduce himself properly in a minute. That I was reminding him about the very first game. Had some dubious content in it. It is a mature rated game for reasons. It is not banned on Twitch. We made sure to check this the first time we played. Including a girl stripped down to her skivvies being suspended from the ceiling by a bunch of rose vines. So it's just fat tits everywhere. And I was like, I don't want Twitch to bonk me even harder. They already get VTubers. So I grabbed a sensor bar. I manically, rapidly grabbed a giant teacup sensor bar. We now have this, but you know, it's a sensor bar nonetheless.
I remember, if I remember correctly, the first game we didn't get that was actually one of the few times we had to use it. I'm scared for this one though.
We had to use it a lot in the brothel.
Yeah, well, to be fair,
I mean, yeah.
If you're going to a brothel, what else are you expecting?
Yeah, there were a lot of times we had to use it in both games. More so the second game.
Yeah, as I say, I think it was a lot more the second game.
Because the second game had was it Hanayome, the wedding dress one? That was the second game.
Oh yes.
And that one was. That one gave me emotions I was not prepared for.
Yeah, it was a lot.
It was extremely heavy. We had to use it a lot in the brothels, not the quote I expected in the stream, but you should expect the unexpected where I'm involved. Are you even surprised? But
as a warning, though, this one is apparently upping the stakes on all of that.
In the config screen, there is a gore level and a jump scare level. I was setting up the audio beforehand, and I was like, Hunty, why is there a gore level button?
Yeah, so that's exciting.
I was like, having a little bit of spook.
This is gonna be a field day.
It's hi Callie. Did you hear me getting a little nervous? She's like, Mama, why are you so anxious?
Gonna have to shield Callie's eyes through this game.
Oh, she's more of a delinquent than I am half the time. It's fine.
Oh.
So, Hunty, would you like to properly introduce yourself? Because it's been a hot minute.
It has. So, I am the one and only Huntiari. You may know me from chat every once in a while when I decide to stop by because I'm such a kind and generous person to bless y'all with my presence. But if you've also been here long enough to see the other death marks, you'll remember me. I was here around then. I stream myself. It's supposed to be every weekday. It's not looking like it recently because of
Life.
Life has been very interesting.
I felt that.
But yeah, so it's around this time too. So if you ever need a little something, an hour or two before a Lain stream, you can stop on by.
It's usually right before or right after.
Usually right before, because I do 4 to 8.
Yeah.
If you're right about 6, I think.
Yeah, so. I start at your 6 p.m. This is my normal streaming time.
So I'm like little before. So if you ever need a little pre-game, stop on by.
It's always fun because when I think about Deathmark and how hard I got into this game, because it got bought for me as like a Christmas present the year I started VTubing. And a friend was like, you like horror games, you're gonna like this. And I was like, okay, cool. And Hunty, I was like, Hunty, I'm grabbing you to voice the male character in this because I don't feel like talking a lot. And I ended up having to talk a fuck ton because there's a lot of women characters. I was not prepared. And then we found out the main villain in both the first and second game, and potentially the third game, are all ball-jointed dolls.
I think the coincidence of all that working out in that way was so funny.
It was absolutely magical in ways okay, hang on. Callie, what do you want? Do you need out? What do you do? Okay, hang on. She's being a gremlin. Entertain them.
I am here to entertain. Yeah, because ironically, the main cast consists of a tall, lanky guy with glasses and a ball-jointed doll. So I don't know why they decided to make a game about us, but they did. I would like my compensation eventually, but you know, we can get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. I mean, you're blonde though.
Yeah.
Me on the other hand, they ain't got no excuse.
No, yeah, it's nearly 1-to-1.
It's fun.
Actually, ironically, the doll's blonde.
Yeah. Because the doll in the first game is like that very, very like pale blonde white hair. Then the second game.
Well, I'm looking at the keychain right now, and she's blonde with blue eyes.
Yes.
So.
They're behind
German
me.
inspired.
Well, I mean, Bisque dolls started in Germany, so that was an entire arc in the first game.
I'm just thinking to the
Villainous
Grim
Lain?
Tales kind of era.
Don't give me ideas. Don't give me ideas. Look, villainesses are hot.
Hey, that is a take you won't see me fucking trying to go
To
against. Can I
refute?
swear, by the way?
Yes, you can
I just
swear.
should have checked. Okay, because I'm a bit of a sailor when it comes to that.
As long as they don't have Villainous Lain, you mean normal? Okay, first off, fuck you. Second off, as long as they don't have creepy teeth. I'm going to go ahead and preface this as a warning right now. The first 2 games did not pull any punches. There are going to be a lot of warnings of dubious content, and whether it be of a unfortunate sexual nature, of it being body horror, of it being absolute sheer mindfuck. The very go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think the big ones is it does not shy away. We don't know topics because we're going in blind. It does not shy away from heavy topics though.
No, it
So
does
if at any
not.
point you need to tap out, it is okay. You can tap out because it gets heavy fast.
Like-
At least the last ones did.
Yeah, like we had to deal with things like suicide, murder, child abuse, adultery.
Yeah,
And that's
it
being-
doesn't shy away.
No, it is very, very heavily rooted in Japanese horror with a nice blend of like Western, what's the word I'm looking for here? Like trivialities, they're not afraid to back away from being more forefront and spooky and abrasive with the very sensitive nature of some of these quests. Like the very first one we were talking about when we were reminding ourselves about the first 2 games. The very first game, the first like boss you have to deal with, it takes place inside a school, and you find yourself inside this like creepy drop down hidden room with just a single bed and a bunch of chains in it, and then you immediately go, oh no, we know what happened in this room. Oh no. Oh, do not collect your $200. Do not pass. Oh no.
Thankfully, it's not so upfront that it like shows any of it, but
in some cases
it does everything but.
in some cases there are some
we see the aftermath, but never like it taking place usually. So if that's your level, that's where you can kind of gauge.
there's a 50-50 on it. It does kind of show some things, but it's not at like absolutely abrasive about it. It's still definitely going to be it's going to be difficult. I'm gonna be real with you. there were a couple times in the last 2 games that made me uncomfortable, and it takes a lot for me to get extremely uncomfortable. So the fact that I was like, I need a moment.
Yeah, it's
The Christmas one killed us both.
Oh god. The thankfully for everyone in chat though, you have a layer of safety with the wonderful teacup of protection.
I got rid of the teacup because the teacup did not last well, and since I wanted to keep it branded, it's just a giant version of my logo.
Hey, you know what? I'm all for shameless plugs. Let's get this.
Exactly. Get that bread. Get that bread.
So yeah. If you love horror though, I think this is genuinely my favorite horror story, maybe of all time. Like it is incredibly well written.
So good. Like I'm pretty sure we were on stream when I went and bought the limited edition vinyl for the first game.
I wouldn't be surprised.
And I tracked down, and he can vouch because he's got some in his hands too. I would track down and imported a bunch of the very little merchandise that this franchise has.
And I'm so glad you did, because these are wonderful.
I have a bunch of them behind me. Like, I've got the Idol. I see Moe. I see a lot. Was her name Rose?
Ooh, I'm not good with names, so I don't
adult
remember.
from the second game with the hot slinky dress.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I think so.
I'm pretty sure her name was Rose. It's been a hot minute.
It sounds right.
It does sound right. But yes, I hope y'all are ready. I know we aren't. Like, I'm already seeing, I think those are moths over here on the left-hand corner.
Yeah, they look like moths.
And some sort of mask, unless it's supposed to be like a hive. So we're already off to a great start.
I don't think it's a mask. I think that's
I know.
Abomination.
Well, so what's interesting to me is if this is what I think it is, I think this outfit is like typical like wedding attire? Like formal wedding attire?
It's at least feeling shrine-esque.
So
from my limited knowledge of, what is it called? Shintoism?
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to say the least. So without further ado,
let's get it.
Everyone gets to have an anxiety attack, because I know I will.
Grab your popcorn.
The story's names, characters, and incidents portrayed are fictitious. No identification with actual persons. What the fuck?
Uh-oh. Did you download the haunted version? Oh, good God.
He just started! Is it voice acting?
Hold on.
奇妙な噂が流れていた。死人が死を宣告する。発端は数週間前に起こった生徒の失踪だった。失踪の前日、学園の掲示板に奇妙な手紙が貼られていたという。そこにはこうあった。リボン。
Dear Ribbon, Hanako will kill you tonight. I'm watching, hiding in the school. Your beloved, the departed. There's voice acting!
I was not expecting voice acting, I will be honest. Since then, that disturbing rumor started being whispered throughout the school.
It's also moving, so...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Toilet Bound Hanako.
Must be the spirit that haunts the toilet.
Yeah, Toilet Bound
Missing
Hanako.
student have been killed.
Like that's a Toilet Bound Hanako.
Is that like a story, like a?
Yeah, that's an actual like ghost story in Japan. That's why there's an entire like anime based off of the lore.
Because I only knew the anime. I'm gonna be real. Also, the music going crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it always looked hard though. Maybe that's why it took so long. So this game franchise is very niche, even in Japan. It's the voice! It's the voice! It's super niche, even in Japan. So the fact that like we got the third game at all, because it was a like crowd-funded game, even in Japan, to get this thing made. So
was this an indie game?
No,
or is this an actual studio?
It's an actual studio, but like the second game did well, but didn't do as well as the. It's our boy. I should hit auto.
The
but
rolled up Trichka, he's kind of swagging on him right now.
He's always been swagging on him. I would smooch that man disrespectfully.
Okay, whoa.
It's fine.
I mean, you're right.
Right?
Because I would too, low key. But
right. Hey, tell me the rest of the story. We got cut off in the middle, remember? I've been thinking about it during class ever since.
The story?
The story? You mean?
Yeah, you gotta, all right, go for it.
About that, the departed thing.
Also, chat, please let me know if I need to adjust the audio levels. It's been a hot minute since I've done A, a collab, and B, a visual novel. Audio is gonna be weird because there are many clips of us playing this game where I go flying and crying because of jump scares. Although I think my favorite jump scare is the one where I got you when it turned midnight on your birthday.
Oh my god, was this that?
It was the first game, yes.
Oh my gosh, I remember that.
And you were so mad.
I was so... Oh my god.
Yeah, that one.
Oh. Hey, yo.
Oh, come on.
Is
Those
it really
zombies in the
here at
hallway,
school?
guys.
She's kind of cool looking though. Like the fact she's got better posture than the boys.
That is true. Oh, obviously, duh. The departed turns itself into a human to kill us.
I love the art style in this game, honestly.
It is wonderful.
It's so impeccable.
Damn, doesn't that mean we're like in danger?
Valley Girl?
You know, Takai. Oh, they're supposedly missing. You know Takai and 2B?
I want to be.
They're
in 2B.
supposedly
I'm
missing.
sorry, what?
You know, they said 2B, and I immediately thought of the android, so...
That's why I said I want to be in 2B.
Hey.
I like how it went right over your head.
Yeah, it took me a second. I won't
Like
lie.
twice?
I mean, shit. I think we all do. Let's be
I mean,
real.
real. Okay.
Oh, I keep forgetting I'm right.
Yeah, you're
Holy
right
crap.
and I'm left.
But everyone's been saying they got killed by the departed. Just like the notice on the bulletin board said.
Wait, hold on. Don't tell me. Remember the second year who committed suicide? You think the departed killed him too?
Could be. Sorry for... You think the girl that killed herself got killed by her too? I mean, maybe. What?
That means... The departed's the cause of all the strange things happening at school lately?
Hang on, I think my audio's a little off. Chat, my loves, can you tell me, is Hunty a little loud, or am I just quiet? Because it looks like my system's being funky again with audio. La-di-da. La-di-dee.
When I'm
Do I?
listening in.
Oh, ye. I'm gonna click the button then.
That's really crazy. Like, I guess we're gonna be a Valley Girl now because she keeps saying like and all that jazz.
You know. Sorry, this is just the craziest.
Jesus
joke.
Christ!
Maybe you're the next one. Jesus.
Fuck!
I I get kids gossip, but this is a bit much.
The guest is a tad loud? Okay, hang on. I will go throttle Hunty. There we go. Keep talking.
I'm
Start
being throttled
beatboxing.
right now, and this is a bit concerning, but you know, there's weird
Are you
things that's
surprised-
happened,
I was about
especially
to
in this
say.
game.
Yeah. Especially in our friendship. We've known each other how many years now? Going on 4.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Oh, now you're too quiet. What the fuck?
Uh-oh. I'm surprised I was loud though, because usually, actually it makes sense, because my mic's really quiet, which sucks, but
Okay, okay.
yeah,
This should be a little better. Keep talking.
if there's anything I'm good at, it's talking, because, you know, a yapper never stops yapping until the day that yapping is yapping and I lost
Yappity
it
yap.
at the end.
Yap talk
Yeah.
back. Also, Jesus. How catty they are. Maybe you're their next target. Bitch, fuck you.
Hey! Knock it off! You're creeping me out! If anything, it's probably gonna be you first.
Dang!
Damn, they are catty. And this is like a fancy ass school too. Like they're all in really nice uniforms. So what are we doing here? Hold up.
Sorry, I'm just picturing the guy standing there. What are these students on about?
Okay, you say this, but like he's used to Moe in the first game.
I
who
guess that is true. This is probably like the least of his concerns.
Exactly. But also, that means we're about to get Moe. And I'm excited. And the Idol girl and the Idol fan.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Because I know that What was that?
Don't. Not this early.
No, hold on. Callie, are you okay? I'll be right back. Entertain them, please.
No. Oh no, not this early. Hey, if anyone has anything to ward off ghosts, it would be really nice, because, you know, I love throwing money at my problems, but this isn't quite one of those where it's gonna work. You know, the dead don't really have much for paper money, so hasn't been anything freaking happening yet. You say that. Probably the one time where it's starting to kick up, so. You mean in-game? Yeah, nothing's happening in-game. Also, we're gonna have to see how we pace this out, because you've put two people that like nothing more than the sound of their own voice in front of a game where we're supposed to talk the entire time, so this is probably gonna be an absolute crawl. I will not lie. I'll try and keep my wonderful tones to a minimum, but we'll see what we can do. It is crazy to think, though, that this game has received such a cult following. I mean, it's valid, right? It's definitely warranted. I think the quality and absolute love of not only the genre, but of, like, the topics. Because it's so, like, thorough and beautifully disgusting, if that makes any sense to anyone, how it tackles these things, so I'm excited. But all we've done is gas up this game for 30 minutes, so, you know, probably putting it on too high of a pedestal. Let's Remember, it is a game after all. How are y'all doing, though? It is a wonderful 6:30. Not really a big fan of horror games. I mean, that's fair. You know, horror's not for everyone. I get that. Honestly, before this game, I wasn't a huge fan either. They always came off as cheesy. But I think the way this tackles it is really fun. I mean, it is a horror game at the end of the day. I'm not going to say it's going to sway you, but I don't know. I think it's fun. Plus, you have two wonderful people here. One of them being me, which cannot be beaten, so it's hard to imagine a better scenario.
A better scenario?
Better scenario than having me present? Yeah, there's not many.
You know exactly what look you just got. Sorry, yeah, Calliope suddenly decided that she needed to whine like she was in pain. Like she actually sounded like she was hurt. It was the full like, I was like, what the fuck? She just wanted attention and to go potty.
Why am I somehow not surprised?
Yeah, she's very good at that. And experiencing it through a third party is less scary than maybe. So I'm gonna warn you right now, Lamp. This game got us. And technically, he's third party too, because I'm the one having to do all the playing.
Yeah, I'm just here for the ride.
Cause my grades are better than yours, Ayo. Damn, they are really catty.
Going at it. For a student like school that's had a bunch of people die, they sure are just nonchalant about all this.
I like how it's all female students in the shot, though. We know this is
because in my head I was just thinking it's a female-only academy.
We just saw boys in the school.
Oh, you are right.
Yeah.
Not like 2 seconds
co-ed,
ago.
that's the word. I was like, what's the word I'm looking for? Co-ed, yeah.
The heck? That's not how it works, right?
Look at our boy. Look at our boy. After that, the students' conversation detours onto the topic of some popular TV. Jesus! They go like, yeah, you're gonna get killed first. You're gonna get killed first. Oh yeah, did you guys watch Jersey Shore last week? That's what just happened.
I did.
They're chatting merrily, the unpleasant subject they broached earlier cast aside. For them, a spooky story about someone's death is probably just another form of mindless entertainment. Jesus Christ.
I guess that is true, because presumably this is all taking same place in the same, like, city, town area of Japan, so it's like, people are just dying left and right.
This is a direct sequel to the first game, but it's like a couple years down the line?
Was the second one further ahead than this one would be then?
I have no idea. I don't remember. I'll have to check what the actual
second
timeline is.
Its own thing right now.
Yeah.
Until told otherwise.
They are connected because they mention Mary.
Okay.
Because they mentioned the dolls. Because that was one of the reasons why the idol in the second game modeled herself after a spooky ass doll because of the death mark.
Oh yeah. Also the death mark, the markings. I forgot about that. The entire point of these games.
Well, because it was so the death mark was more of a thing in the first game.
Because you would get it and then you would be
have
like
to
a time till you die. Yeah.
It's like Samara's. You watch the videotape. You got 7 days. Similar principle. Similar principle. Also, can we take a moment to just watch how if the cursor goes idle for too long, it fades out. Like, I'm just
also
gonna
looking
leave
at the wonderful waves of the
it's very
text
very
box.
well done. It looks like it's part of the game. Like it looks like it's part of my overlay, and I kind of really like that. Of course, now it's not wanting to fade out.
Yeah, I was gonna say
they're just rumors after all.
Oh,
the sound of a bell ring. Oh, I'm hungry. The sound of a bell rings loudly in my ears. Must be coming from the school's clock tower. Oh shit! The school has the clock tower. All right, there's gonna be there's gonna be 7 chapters. I'm calling it. Hang on, wait. There are 7 chapters. There are exactly 7 chapters.
Uh-oh.
I'm good at this.
That is a crazy call.
Well, so that's not an uncommon thing. And like a lot of, especially Japanese media, what they tend to do... Ooh, I hit the wrong button. Vlog. The sound of a bell rings loudly. It must be coming from the school's clock tower. The students are apparently desensitized to it, as hardly any of them react to that sound. And then it's our boy. But yeah, in a lot of medias where there's like a clock tower, they usually have like, oh, the 7 legends of the school. I'm looking at you, Persona 2.
It's the Dragon Balls. Sorry. It's almost time for my appointment.
It's the boy. It's the boy. I'm so happy he's back.
I should have went back and looked at what voice, because I think I did a voice for him, but I don't remember.
Chapter 1, The Departed.
Was that from the game or was that you?
What the? That was me.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to double check.
I'll let you do these actual reading lines,
Okay.
and I'll do the narration because
Gotcha.
it's a lot. I enter Oh my god. Konohara Academy through the main gate. Get good at trying to remember how to pronounce that when we get there. Something tells me you're
Konohara.
because it's Konoehara because you have to remember the
Konoehara.
e.
Konoehara.
Konoehara.
Ooh,
Konoehara.
my Japanese is gonna be getting a lot of work today.
Exactly. I remember you struggled with it last 2 games too, because especially the second game, they were like, "Hey, guess what? We're gonna amp up the Japanese now," and you're like,
Oh
no."
yeah, it went full like. Oh my gosh.
The amount
Yeah,
of
it was
Japanese
bad.
lessons I had to give in the middle of stream was very high.
It's a learning experience.
Then I head to the appointed building on the outskirts of the school grounds. Oh, this is a really nice school.
I was like, this is beautiful.
It's much better than the last school we were inside.
This is better than any school I've been to.
Fair. Once inside, I quickly consult the guide map at the entrance. This is a big fucking school.
They also won a lot of awards.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I was gonna say, they filled up the whole
4,
thing.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29-ish? Right there alone? That's a lot. The faculty room seems to be this way. There are some teachers left in the office. I ask one of them to call the headmaster Konoe.
Sorry, I was not expecting Colonel Sanders.
Oh, that's a dapper man.
My. So you really came. Welcome to Koda. It's so hard to do the voice and Japanese. Konoehara Academy.
He is
Can you
smug
do
as
the
hell.
What's his first name?
Seizo.
I'm Seizo Konoe, headmaster of this school.
Mr. Konoe smiles, decked out in a flashy smooth, look.
Smooth?
Flashy suit designed to call attention to the implied amount of money it's cost its owner. Jesus Christ, this is just you in like 40 years.
I am vibing with his Ronald McDonald sit right now.
It is pretty Ronald McDonald. We spoke. It's giving me more Joaquin Joker.
Oh my gosh, you're so right, because the green, yeah.
Yeah. We spoke on the phone once before I came here, but this is our first in-person interaction.
Sorry for calling you here on short notice. What's your name again? Age has really done a number on my memory. Let me introduce myself again then.
$10 the old man dies first. So,
I get the feeling he's gonna be around for longer than we want him to be.
I'm gonna be real with you. Everyone is a target at all times. Do not get attached because you never know who is going to live and who is going to die.
Except for the man in the coat, he don't die. He ain't ever gonna die. I ain't gonna let him.
Yeah.
I am going to stop him from dying myself. I will
Same.
get him out of there.
Same. I will be the doll that's not trying to kill him for once.
The tale of two dolls. My name is...
What? Sorry. God, that was an old reference. I'm mad at myself. So is it gonna give us the default name, or do we have to? It's the boy!
There he is.
Choose protagonist's surname. Is it gonna give us? Yeah, I was right. It was Yasuki.
Yasuke.
Because what was his first name?
All these years later.
Kazuo. Yeah. So in the very first game, it let you choose a couple of things. So he had 4 different things. So you could either have no glasses and clean shaven, glasses and like 5 o'clock shadow, glasses and clean shaven, or no glasses and 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah.
Obviously, we picked Glasses in 5 O'Clock Shadow because it just looks the best on him. And that apparently seems to be, like, everyone's favorite because that's also what the merch all is.
I was gonna say, I like how that quickly became his canonical outfit.
Yeah. He looks like such a weeb. This poor guy has been through some shit.
And he has yet to tie his tie.
Hello, game? Your name is Kazuo Yashiki. I'm so glad I remembered his last name. I couldn't remember the Kazuo, but I remember the Yashiki.
That is impressive.
Yosh.
Oh, his tie's tied. It's just really not tied well.
This guy knows how to tie his tie.
That's a
My
Windsor
name
knot.
is Kazuo Yashiki. Sorry.
Oh, you gonna talk to yourself again? Don't you miss that?
I've been missing this, honestly. I needed an excuse to talk to myself.
Tie stop, Hunty. Yeah, coming from the man who's not even wearing a tie.
I did look over and realize that. I was like, well, I have one. I don't have one.
No, you don't.
Hey, the scarf suits me.
It does.
Oh gosh, I forgot how hard it is to do too. Yes, that's right. Terribly sorry. I heard about you from one of our teachers,
Sorry.
Daimon.
Diamond? It's the boy! Diamond was the doctor guy!
Sorry, you freaking out. It was so funny.
I'm pretty
Daimon,
sure.
Daimon!
I'm pretty
It's like it's like when a series comes back and like that one really obscure. It's like Star Wars where they're like, Gungle McSnob came back after like.
At least I'm pretty sure I'm thinking of the right guy.
Watch, it'll be a completely different person.
No, I'm pretty sure it's the right one.
I wouldn't doubt it. You've been good about these. He mentioned your name when I discussed the departed with him.
It's gotta be him.
Well, if he knows us, it probably is.
Exactly. Also, have a good day at work, Garen.
Yeah. You are apparently quite versed in matters of the occult. Are you an exorcist, perchance? No, not at all. Sorry, I forgot how blunt he is.
He's very. I mean, he's like a not detective. So
He's just gonna. He's been through so much shit. He's tired of putting up with anything anymore. He's
honestly,
just.
I mean, this is
get
the
through
same
it.
guy who was like, you know what? Maybe death would just make this much easier. If I just die, then you know.
Because wasn't the whole thing in the first game is he didn't care if he died, but like the girl was gonna die, and he was like, oh, I guess I
Yeah.
gotta do something now.
Pretty much, yeah. He was like, oh, well, shit, I have the death mark. What am I gonna do? And then Moe was like, I have the death mark. And then the little boy with the really creepy, ugly face in that one specific, like, cell
Oh yeah.
also had the
'Cause he
death
was
mark.
like-
He's like, well, I can't let kids die.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
I've just happened to stumble into strange happenings a lot more than the average person. That's it. I'm nothing compared to a professional. Oh, really? Sorry, I just love this image they made of him. So like, he's just such
so
a goofy-looking
smug.
guy.
Like the fact that you could see like his mustache just barely peeking
He-
over like the little edge of the smirk.
He's definitely the type of guy to twirl his mustache. He definitely does that in his free time.
Oh, he super does.
But you've solved supernatural cases before, have you not? Well, yes, I have. I just got lucky. I'm telling you, I really don't have any special techniques or anything like that.
I don't know. I'm sitting right here, and I might as well have foresight with the amount of things that I've called and like all of. The
I was gonna
games so
say, I
far.
feel like you have insider knowledge that you're not telling me about. You actually developed this game.
Man, I wish. Funny you say that. I actually did help do some testing.
Oh?
In that one server that I was in that had all the emotes, they had stuff that went back to like the creators, and I got really excited. And I was like,
Wait, that's so cool. I don't know what to make of you.
why does he still look smug?
He literally can't do anything but be smug.
The headmaster pointedly raises his eyebrows. I don't blame him for feeling doubtful or suspicious. I got tangled up in some bizarre incidents and have found myself in life or death situations several times. I'm reading a game, right? Not my autobiography. Fortunately, I've managed to survive with some resourcefulness. Okay, this is a game and not my autobiography, right?
Hey, you did say you contributed, so they're paying it back. They put you in the game.
That's really all there is to it. Gosh darn it. I don't know why. Why not? ¿Por qué no los dos? This is true.
He's Spanish now?
I'm not some kind of subject matter expert like the headmaster wants.
But Damon is a trustworthy man whose opinion I respect. If he vouches for you, then I shall do my best to trust you. Besides, I have no time to find an alternative.
I love how they're that desperate to get to the bottom of whatever this departed is, that they're bringing in this, like, nobody.
Yeah, they're like, some random dude from down the street. Fuck it, why not?
Yeah. Hey, you know anything about the supernatural? Carry On My Wayward Son plays in the background.
I'm picturing our main guy has a setup like Reagan from Mob. It's like a tiny little office where he does like really shady business.
Well, no, remember, we owned the giant mansion of the first game.
Oh yeah, because I forgot we just lived there.
sisters?
Yeah. I remember because at the end of the game we're like, we decided to stay there.
Well, because I think it was also like we found the will and everything, and it was in our name or something like. We were like a descendant or something. I don't remember some.
I like to think that means this game was based off Luigi's Mansion. So.
I still have never played that.
You should.
I probably
not
should.
quite this level of horror, but horror nonetheless. Especially considering we found a new notice this afternoon. Uh-oh.
He pulls out a piece of paper. I take it from him.
They're getting sued. No.
That's a lot of blood. This is the departed's notice. Hold on.
Wow.
Look at his arm. Do you think that's scarring from the death mark?
I think his death mark was on his other hand. Because I think it was right on his wrist, right? Right, like...
I'm Googling. I gotta know.
Also to note, this blood is fingerprint shaped, so...
It is. Well, it's like it was handed to them, because like it looks like it was handed with the blood.
All I'm saying is if you're gonna write a note, at least wash your hands.
Right. Okay, where was his mark? I'm sorry. I googled his full name and there was a really silly image in here. And he looks like he's just like cheersing with a mimosa, and honestly, me too, thanks.
Honestly, if this man can have anything, it's a mimosa. He's earned it.
He's super earned it. Where the fuck was his mark? I'll come back to it.
I want to say it was on his wrist.
I'm pretty sure, but I mean, that's pretty close to where it was. Oh, I think I'm right. Hold up. Hold the fuck. Hang on. I'm pretty sure I'm right. Of course, I mean, this is me. No one should be surprised. I have a really stupid memory for these things. So we're both right. Hang on.
I just saw the actual detective from the first game. I remember him.
Oh, the Mashta, I think his name was?
I think so. He looks like Levi.
He looks more like a Dachi.
I don't know what a Dachi is, so I'm gonna say yes.
Persona.
Ah.
Hang on. You just let me send the stupid forking photo, you forking son of a forker.
No spoons?
I've been playing a lot of Star Rail. But look.
Oh yeah, wow. Well, okay. He did have quite a few of them, so.
Exactly. It could be. It could also just be, paint splattering from the photo itself.
I think that might be what it's supposed to be, but I like the idea of the scarring. So I'm gonna headcanon it scarring.
Same. There are red fingerprints on it. Could it be blood? Blood should not be that red. Blood is not that color.
Yeah, that's like a pastel. Sorry, I saw.
Is that Cookie Run?
Yeah, him as a Cookie Run character. I would unironically I would install Cookie Run if they added this guy to it.
I love him. Please send me the link to where you found that. I need that in my life.
It's just, yeah.
Oh my god, I'm fucking crying. Oh my god. I'll read for Seizo while you're doing that. Oh, that.
Oh, it's.
I've heard that's mold, not a blood stain. I'm not familiar with mold of that hue, however. Now I really am going foghorn leghorn over here.
Oh, it's a sticker.
I might need that on my car. I open the letter and skim through it.
All right. Anyway,
Dear
sorry.
pianist, Hanako will kill you tonight. I'm watching, hiding in the school. Your beloved, the departed.
Well, at least they're nice.
Wait, I wonder if the departed is the red doll.
Ooh, could be.
Obtained notice for pianist.
Because they are building up the Departed, but I'm wondering if the Departed's gonna be like a chapter boss or overall arcing character. But I think that's one of the, we're gonna have to see how this one plays
Yeah,
out.
exactly. Because there's a lot of different ways this could progress.
Because the first one was
considering.
pretty segmented, but then the second one
It was
flowed a
segmented
little
with the
more.
same, with like the Death Mark being the overarching villain of
Yeah.
everything.
The
Because
through line.
like if you die, you get turned into the Departed. So I guess the Departed might theoretically be the Death Mark of this game. Potentially.
Or the consequences of the Death Mark.
Yes, 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 yes. All right, you can go back to being Foghorn Leghorn over here.
That's the second notice we've gotten. I told you about the first one during our call. It was addressed to Ribbon, right?
Ribbon.
Reborn. I believe so.
Wouldn't you remember that, Mr. Principal?
I was gonna say,
If your
for
like,
this,
students are dropping like flies and dying, I figured you'd remember that.
I was gonna say, for like all this stuff going on, everyone's super nonchalant about it. Like, I don't know if this is like a cultural difference, but usually when someone dies, it's a pretty big deal. I hate to say it.
It's a massive deal. I mean, not even a cultural difference. Like, depends on how recent it is, because like they'll have like their moment of mourning, and then they'll try and work their way through it. But like as a
Yeah.
headmaster, you'd figure they'd remember the name of their student that gets brutally murdered.
You say I guess headmaster, but looking at this guy is definitely the one to sweep it under the rug.
Okay.
No one's heard about this if it
That's
happens under
fair.
his watch.
That's oh look,
It did it! It did it! I saw that. The previous headmaster got scolded by the cops because it had gone missing.
The previous headmaster. Wait, hold up. Does that mean you're? What the fuck?
Just as the notice predicted, the student named in it vanished. And you think it was the Departed's doing? No, I don't believe in ghosts and the like. I assume these kids have simply just gone missing, but quite a lot of people believe it was the Departed's doing, so.
I'm reminded of the conversation I overheard at the front gate. Rumors about the departed seem to be spreading among the students.
And that's why I called you.
Bustin', 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 bustin' makes me feel good.
Even our most anxious pupils should be relieved when they see that we have an expert looking into the situation.
Okay, but he's pretty. How quickly do you think there's gonna be a school student going, hey, sup, sir? He'll be like, unhand me, child.
I think they usually played him off as being kind of like a nobody, like no one cares about him. He gets like
Oh, they
overlooked.
super do, but
Which I think is
we
disrespectful to the beautiful man he is.
right? Same. God, Sir, do you got a ring on it? I'll give you one.
I've got a few extras. Once again, I must remind you, I'm not an expert.
Jesus Christ.
We'll play the part then.
All right.
Investigate the school tonight and inform the students that there's no such thing as the Departed. That should be enough to
Assuage.
the fears to the superstitious folks.
At least I think it was assuage. I believe it's assuage. English. It's a stupid language.
Very much so. A sausage. Sorry.
All right, here we go. He may claim the departed doesn't exist, but we won't know the truth of the matter until we investigate. Go get some rest, Lamp. Good night. Get some good sleep, and let your eyes rest. Don't go too cross-eyed. The silence is making me freak out. I'll go along with him for tonight and see what I can find. The headmaster and I wait until night. He's gonna jump us, and we're gonna get shoved into a locker and give it a noogie and be bullied.
I feel like we're projecting now.
Oh. hold up this BGM.
Oh, it's spooky time.
Some time has passed since the sun set. The headmaster and I are the only ones left. Not a student or teacher in sight. Oh, I have goosebumps.
We've waited long enough. Let's look around. School at night's a rare privilege, huh? Enjoy it while you can, Yashiki.
So if I remember correctly, this game has like side scroll movements this time, like actual moving.
We get to walk.
We leave the faculty room and begin searching the special building. We visit the
don't like a
infirmary,
special building.
library, and student council room. But we don't find anything unusual. Oh, the color grading on the character
Yeah.
model.
It's unseasonably cold now. Autumn's barely upon us.
That's a bad sign, my dude.
If I'd known it'd be like this, I would have dressed more warmly. You're in a three-piece suit, my guy. How much warmer can you get?
You'd figure that would be, you know, sign number one of something being wrong.
Yeah, but I mean, like, maybe a window's open, you know? Which would also be a problem. Don't need that AC getting out.
But also, like, look at these windows. How the hell do you open that?
It's a good point.
Also,
do have
it's
church
Japan. They
windows
don't
in
run
this.
AC.
I forgot about that too. So why? Wait, which one is this? Yashiki.
That's normal voice.
So why is the headmaster patrolling the school anyway? You could have had one of the younger teachers handle it. Really now? Think about it. Do you think I could request it that a teacher work overtime to search
he's
for
a slime
ghosts?
bag.
Nonsense. I ain't paying him extra. I barely pay him already. And since I've only recently been installed as headmaster, can't exactly cajole anyone.
I think it's
and
cajole.
cajole anyone into doing the job.
That's a word that I see like once every like 8 months.
Whoever these translators are, they have an incredible vernacular. Like, they... I'm left with no choice but to push my old bones and see to it myself. Sorry, he keeps going southern. I'm trying to...
No, it's okay. Let him go southern. I think it's funny. He heaves a dark sigh. Dark sigh? Big sigh.
That was
Excuse
just
me?
a fully different word.
I'm out of it. I guess being the newcomer at school always has drawbacks, even for a headmaster.
Anyway, let's go to the new building next. Follow me, Yashiki.
Oh my god, I have like actual goosebumps. This track is amazing. Leaving the special building, we walk through the corridor and head to the new building. Uh-oh.
Let's go!
What the
Damn,
fuck?
he is tall.
Well, I mean,
Let's
we knew he
investigate the
was
first
tall.
Yeah, I guess that's true. We've kind of always known that. But it's weird actually seeing him for once.
This is cool. So this is brand new. They did not have this in the first or second game. It was all very, like, straight point-and-click visual novel-y with a couple of, like, QTE.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I'm excited to see what this does.
We usually lock the classrooms, but I've requested they remain unlocked just for tonight. Inspect the rooms as you need. I'll leave the expert to do his work.
Not an expert. He's really pushing this expert thing. Denying it is getting annoying, and seeing that it's not having any effect, I decide to simply ignore it now.
Shall
Oh,
we
look
begin
at
the
this gorgeous man!
Oh, man. They really... I don't know what they did, but I feel like he's looking extra crisp in this one.
Hey, Yashiki, never mind.
I'm just gonna leave my phone number right here. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah. No.
Just like that in your
We're
pocket
in
right
school.
there.
Just cover the like a chalkboard with it.
You walk in, the ghost just leaves their phone number.
Yes.
It's just a ghost the entire time trying to get with him. Oh, please stop. Shall we
Okay.
begin the investigation?
But you can't call me a ghost like that.
You ain't that old yet.
I'll be 178 next week. You want a goal?
Talk to me when you get to 200, all right? That's my big number. Shall we begin the investigation? Let's start with the first year classrooms.
Movement tutorial. Use the directional buttons or L stick to L stick? I am not doing this with a controller. No way in hell.
I need this on a Switch.
There's a
so I
run
can
button?
do
Oh,
motion control.
shit. I got lock in.
I am concerned about it being on escape, though. That seems like a very odd
I'm probably
key
going to
put.
rekey it. Hold it.
I was gonna say, that seems like a very bad key to put that on.
Yeah,
just-
I'm gonna rekey that. Interacting with doors and objects. When you approach, doors, stairs at the end of a path, arrow symbols will appear, directional buttons. Okay, so that's the same as the first two. Operation assistance. The event log. Okay. And when you can't, press X or the wrong button. Okay, so first off, menu. Oh, it's the bite!
Oh! I think this is like super just the first game's menu. Uh-oh.
Wait, what's the difference?
I think it's
Is it just black?
like a black instead of brown.
Yeah, it's just black.
Yeah.
We'll let
That's-
them keep the brown.
That's kind of lame.
That's very lame. Okay, hold on. Yeah, we're gonna.
Although, imagining him in like a fucking skimpy ass swimsuit is really funny. That's his alternate outfit. Everyone's here hunting for ghosts, and he's just in like the worst outfit for it possible.
I'm gonna make it shift.
Oh, we're hunting for ghosts and stuff, but can you please put some clothes on, man?
So up, down, left, right. Skip read. Go to infirmary. I'm sorry, infirmary?
Wait, we just have a teleport to infirmary button? That's crazy.
Cancel. Go back and sprint. Okay. Huh? No. Okay, I'm done. Let me get out. Okay, confirm. What? No, I did it. Oh. Okay, there we go. No, don't quit the game. No. Okay.
Wow, that was a great game. Great job,
Possible.
everybody. It's been a fun time.
覚えはないが俺をそう呼ぶ者もいるとか
God, his voice. His voice is so good.
Protagonist, a man who came to Konohara Academy after receiving a request to investigate the departed. He's actually Masamune Kujo. Yeah, because he was a Kujo! I remember, because
Yep.
it was Sayo Kujo.
Mm-hmm.
He's
That
actually,
was like the big reveal in the first one was, oh shit, we're a Cujo.
Uh-huh. He's actually Masamune Kujo, head of the famous Kujo family, but now goes by an alias. After a bizarre case a few months ago, he was dubbed by an occult... Oh, well, this is only a few months in the future.
Oh. Oh, that recontextualizes everything. Oh my god. He is right off the back of literally all of that happening.
Oh my god. After a bizarre case a few months ago, he was dubbed by an occult magazine, The Spirit Doctor. Note, this entry is incomplete. I bet that was Moe's magazine.
Yeah, because we definitely met someone who does magazines in the first.
We met a couple people, actually.
Mhm.
Switch page. I'm trying to.
Incomplete. I'm assuming. Yeah, because it's page 101.
Oh, character.
生徒たちのためにも
There we
早く死人の噂を解決したいものだね
Gesundheit. Seizo Konoe, the aged headmaster of Konohara Academy. Soon after his appointment, rumors about the departed ran wild, forcing him to take action. He asked the protagonist to investigate. He's witty, well-educated, well-connected, and quite well-off. All right, dickhead.
I love that guy.
Of course you do. We have the notice of the pianist, our favorite bag, and a
Favorite
quartz
bag?
tie pin.
At least he's got something.
Favorite bag.
Plus 1% to execution
It's from
rate.
Saya!
Oh, that's cute.
No, that's not cute! She was the dead chick we found in the first 5 minutes of the first game!
Well, at least he has something to remember.
My heart! Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this.
Whoa.
This is so cool! I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Oh my god, I'm gonna start crying. Oh my god, I'm crying.
This is sick.
This is so
This
fucking
is
cool.
so sick, actually.
Oh my god, I've been looking forward to this game for so long. Oh, do I click it?
うん、
Darkness is spread outside the window. My
So
eyes
I
are
was not ready for
slowly-
him to make the first. What is the
Ow.
dog ban? That guy.
I don't. It sounded more like the Minecraft villagers.
True.
My eyes are slowly acclimating to the darkness, and I start to vaguely distinguish trees standing nearby. Alright, looks like there's nothing else in here. Oh my god, look at him. So handsome. That's 1C. Let's go into 1B. Oh! I see a girl dressed in a school year. We're not playing Katawa Shoujo. What's Hanako doing here? Hinako? Hinako, I think her name was.
Excuse me, ma'am. You're not supposed to be here.
I see a girl dressed in a school uniform. What's a student still doing? Still doing here? What's a student still doing here? Strange. I can't talk today, apparently.
I'm now picturing this entire thing taking place not in Japan, but in fucking New York. Or, yeah, I guess New York. I can't
Yeah,
think of it
we
right.
in the Bronx now. Investigation points. You'll encounter glimmering spots when moving. These are investigation points. Press enter to inspect. If the investigation point is a person, a conversation will start. Hello, small child. Oh!
誰ですか?
Hi, Abby. Hi, Emily. Thank you for 8 months. Welcome into Ookie Spooky. Hey, yo, what's that tattoo, though? I thought it was like a scar. That's kind of cool looking.
Wait, that is sick. I didn't even realize that.
Who are you?
Hello. Don't worry. I'm not breaking in.
I love his humor so much.
He's so dry. Your headmaster's right here behind me. Sorry, I'm a big My Hero guy. Do you know the one guy that he like eats the food and then like he can like
Yeah.
turn into it? That's the vibes I'm getting from.
Tamaki?
Yeah, that's the vibes I'm getting from our pro tag right now, and it's just the funniest thing picturing that guy as him.
What was Tamaki Yamajiki?
Yes, Amajiki. Yep.
Why do I remember that?
That is crazy.
Why do I remember that? I'm a bit delayed, but I'm pretty sure Lain should just have a telepathic a teleport to infirmary. But
So if you ever want to get that installed, I feel like that could save you quite a bit of time, money, effort.
you're in stabbing range.
Yeah, well, you know, not be my first time getting stabbed.
No. Looks like she's
Especially not
less
from
tense. Yeah. Looks like she's less tense now. Guess that managed to reassure her. She's kind of pretty though. I like the
Yeah.
braid.
Oh yeah.
She has a mark on her left cheek. Oh, is this the pianist?
Ooh, maybe.
A mysterious mark that looks like a pattern. Is it natural?
It is funny that you have to question everybody who has a tattoo in these games. Is that a mark?
Right? No, is that a mark or are you just in some kinky shit? Because like the first game, the death mark just looked like you getting bit up.
Yeah, it was just a bite mark. Admittedly, a very intricate bite mark, but a bite mark nonetheless.
Exactly.
Can you stop staring at me like that?
Oh, sorry about that. Aren't you from the student council?
Yes, my name is Himeko Doryu.
School grounds are closed. What are you doing here?
Doryu falls silent after the headmaster confronts her. Seems like she's got a reason, but she's hesitant to talk. She's the pianist.
I would not be surprised.
So discuss topic, chat, and stop talking. No, we're gonna do everything.
Let's get a little chatty.
Actually, I'm looking for Izumi. I can't find him anywhere.
Who's Izumi?
Yeah, who is Izumi?
It sounds a bit familiar, but
Toshihiko Izumi from the student council.
Notes made on the subject Toshihiko Izumi. Jesus, they are really amping up the Japanese in this game.
yeah.
Acquiring topics. You will discover topics of conversation during the course of an investigation. That way, you will have more things to ask when conversing with people. Let's see what information I can learn from Himeko Doryu. Pardon me. Okay, so we already did this.
Yeah, that's just
We learned, yeah, how to press all the buttons.
yes.
Discuss topic. Choosing this option will allow you to ask about the topics you have obtained. We have a couple. We have the Departed, Hanako, and then Toshihiko Izumi. So let's start with the Departed.
Everyone's talking about it. The departed's roaming around the school. They're issuing death notices. Or the person named in the notice is killed by Hanako.
Do you believe those rumors?
Yes, because someone was actually killed.
Would you mind correcting what you said, Doryu? No one is dead. They simply ran away from home. God, he is such an ass.
That's the name in the notice, isn't it? They all say Hanako's true identity is Hanako of the toilet.
That name sounds familiar. Is that the name of a female spirit?
Bro, I thought you didn't believe in spirits.
Yeah, it is a weird turnaround.
Hanako of the toilet is the spirit of a girl with bobbed hair and a red skirt.
Let's go! I'm fucking right! Damn.
Let's go.
She usually appears in the school restrooms.
Maybe you should be a ghost hunter. You seem to be doing good at this.
Sorry, supernatural
Well,
jokes.
she is Hanako of the toilet for a reason. You know anything else?
I don't know much more than that. I try not to pay too much attention to it, since this kind of stuff really freaks me out.
Her body's shaking. She must be terrified. Can't say that comes as a surprise. Toshihiko Izumi.
Izumi left the student council room and didn't return even after the school closed. So the vice president is searching for him.
Aw, shit. That means there's a bunch of other loose kids in the school.
Yeah.
We looked around the new building and the special building, but can't find him anywhere.
Did you mention this to the teacher?
No, I thought we'd find him quickly. And now that school's closed, it'd be even harder to tell them.
Do you have any clues? Like the last thing he said to you or anything like that?
Doryu steals a glance at me, seemingly hesitant to answer the question.
Uh-oh.
You may not believe it. He looked pale before he left. And then he said, "The departed is calling me."
Come again?
That's everything.
Alrighty.
So I guess we stop.
Thank you, small child. You were great for
She's not
information.
that small. She's almost as tall as we are.
That is true. She is an awfully large child.
Doryu has given up trying to mask her emotions, and she looks straight at us.
I don't know who you are, but you better give up.
Give up on what?
The departed. If you get curious about the departed's true identity, you'll become their target.
Not my first time doing that.
That's what they say.
I'm good at this stuff by now. Don't worry about it.
Exactly. She seems to adamantly believe the departed exists. Now I see why the headmaster was worried about trying to calm the students down. He didn't want more of them ending up like this.
You should just go home, Doryu. We'll look for Izumi.
Understood. I'll get going then.
Something tells me we're gonna be seeing a whole lot more of her. She was named.
Yep. Things are getting more complicated. Let's search for Izumi first, and save the matter of the departed for later. Which reminds me, you're not familiar with this school yet.
No shit, we just got here.
Just ask me if you're unsure where to go.
Oh, he's our lost button.
Let's go! Useful for something.
Party chat. Party chat! You can speak with your party member by pressing tab. Talking with members of your party may yield new clues.
Sorry, I'm just
Cool.
picturing our fucking MC in a Discord call with all these people.
Oh my god. He would with like some of the characters in the first game. Moe would
Oh, yeah.
100% have like the Deathmark Survivors server.
Yeah, and then it'd be like the one nerd guy, the like idol fan.
Yeah,
and he's
the
like
idol
always
fan.
in there.
Oh, 100%. Hi, Nyoko. Welcome in, Raiders. Hello, welcome in. My name's LainBlanc. I'm a bald-jointed doll VTuber that specializes in voice work, whether it be voiceover or singing, as you're definitely about to see. Let me... I think all my mods went poof. Give you a quick shout out. I did that. Meow. Go. Oh no, you got sucked into the TCG too? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I hope you enjoyed and enjoy a spooky time. I do want to warn you and your raiders. This game has a lot of very sensitive topics. We don't know what we're getting into with this version, but the first 2 games were extremely sensitive. Just be warned that there may be some heavy content that is not suitable for all viewers. It's different for you. Honestly, same though. I don't... Oh god, how long have I been playing? You know what? I don't want to answer that question anymore. The character Himiko Doryu has been added to the character file. So let's talk to the old man. Oh, fuck me! Character file. The character file will be updated as you proceed with the investigation. You can check the notes in the character file from the menu screen. I sought you out on front. Aww! Wait, that's so sweet. Thank you. I made my blue sky like forever ago, and then I didn't like the interface, but it looks like the interface has gotten cleaned up a whole lot more, so I'm gonna potentially try and use it more. We'll see what happens with the Twitter discourse, because like the block feature getting changed is grounds to get it removed from Apple and Android phones, so we'll see what happens. Consulting this information will help you out during the course of the investigation. The character file is also accessible in the gallery. On the title screen, choose Gallery Characters. Okay, can I party chat? Let's go find... Okay. Blah, blah, blah. She's a stand-up student. I doubt she thought to search the area where boys would be forbidden to enter. Oh, so we're gonna go to the potty.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh.
Shiny.
Shiny?
What?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to let me click the button. There's a sturdy, well-made lectern and podium for teachers here. I can imagine a teacher standing here and lecturing their students. Okay.
Wonderful insight.
He's a special little guy. It's fine. 1A. Is there anything in here that we need to keep our eyes out for?
Oop.
It.
Oh, it just ran away. Oh, there it is.
The desks are lined up perfectly. Just that sight alone is all you'd need to get a feel for the school's prestige.
I feel like that's not a crazy thing. Oh, I guess. Yeah. Oof.
We don't need to go outside. Maybe the shine. Okay, I don't like how sensitive the shinies are.
Yeah, the shinies are.
Notices for students are posted on the bulletin board. Students, please avoid loitering at the school. Head home as soon as classes are over.
It's an it's an inevitable measure, considering all the strange incidents that have occurred. As nerve-wracking as it is, this is a necessary precautionary measure.
A female toilet, because, you know, Hanako.
All right, well.
This is the female restroom, a place forbidden to men and boys.
Thank you for the clarification. Considering Doryu's personality, I doubt she'd ever consider looking for a boy in here. She may not have searched here, but...
If we walk in and he's dead as shit...
Yeah...
I'm just gonna go ahead and get ready to slap the censor button.
That would be a crazy way to start this game.
That's what they did the first 2 games!
You are correct. Would it not be inappropriate for us to enter this place? There should be no one here.
It's for the investigation. You have a point. Don't worry about it. It's for the investigation.
Well, you're not wrong.
Also, there should be nobody here.
Yeah, as I say, that's my thing is there's no one here. If there's no one here, it should be fine.
I mean, it's the same thing. What if you have a male janitor? They're gonna have to go into the toilet and clean shit.
Yeah.
Like...
But this is an emergency. We need to investigate here as well. No one will find out if we keep it between. Now you're making it weird, dude.
He's making it weird.
This was not weird before. Like we were just going in
Attempted
after hours, and he's just making it weird now.
What was that?
You may have been good.
All of a sudden,
Oh,
the
I
light
hate that your
goes out.
prediction might be right.
As if somebody's trying to prevent us from entering this place. No way. Is there something lurking here?
Oh, goodness. Did it go out again?
The headmaster responds nonchalantly.
The electricity's been acting up lately. It's not the first time this has happened.
Cold air, electricity acting funky. Yeah, this place is haunted.
I've tried to get it fixed, but it's not easy to book an appointment with a repairman these days. I mean, real, but...
Okay, but with the amount of money he has.
Yeah, as I say, I feel like enough money and you can make anything work. Anyway, you needn't trouble yourself. There's nothing mystical about it. We're not being haunted or whatever you call it in your line of work.
Can we sacrifice him? Call me the new headmaster.
He's getting kicked into whatever demonic being we need.
Yeah, I'll trip him.
Still, though, it's hard to see in the dark. Hold on a second.
Is it our handy dandy flashlight?
Let's go. The one constant.
I open my bag and take out my flashlight.
Yeah! That's the real #1 right there.
That's
MVP
the OG.
flashlight.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's well prepared, eh?
You called me an expert, didn't you?
Investigating in the dark, something a spirit hunter like you must be skilled at.
Investigating in the dark. Use your trusty flashlight when investigating in the dark. Emphasis on trusty. If you discover an
Flashlight
investigation point in the area illuminated by the flashlight, you can inspect it with enter. All right. Oh!
Sorry, the animation of him lifting up really caught me off guard.
Yeah.
Yoshi.
I can faintly see a pale reflection of my face in the mirror.
Are you tired? you look dead inside.
Me too, thanks. You hear that too, right?
Mm-hmm.
The squelching noises. Oh, I'm getting
Hey,
ready.
Ghost's got to take a leak too, you know.
I'm getting ready to grab the sensor bar. I don't see anything in any of the stalls. I don't like
Have
that
you
last stall had a shiny. So
Yeah, that is very concerning. Okay.
First-person investigation.
Oh,
Some
boy.
investigations are conducted in first-person perspective. Move the cursor around using directional buttons, or else stick and press enter to inspect the investigation point. To exit, press. Okay.
Well, that is
So
a
we're
toilet.
going back to the original style. Okay. The toilet bowl is spotless, no dirt at all. I don't like the squishy noises.
Not feeling easy about peering inside toilet bowls, even though I have to.
Anything else? Anything? God, he's so pretty.
the fucking principal or whatever, his cut is really funny over there. He always so smirking at me.
I love the reflection of the,
Oh, yeah.
the wall tile on the ground.
You know, for art of a toilet, it's very well done. It's just the pipes.
The
Don't
toilet
worry
bowl is
about it.
spotless, no dirt at all.
At least they keep this place
I
clean.
don't like the squishy noises.
これは
Toilet cleaning equipment is stored inside here. The mops and brushes are neatly lined up. I better not mess with them. Okay, so there's nothing else here, so I guess we're gonna go to the third stall.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
There's a marker and some writing on the wall.
これ
We'll check the toilet itself. No dirt and the toilet bowl. Marker. A red marker is lying on the floor.
Have you noticed the writing on the wall? I bet this is what they used to write it.
No shit,
Master
Sherlock.
detective at work. Can't believe they left the evidence after scribbling on the wall. They're going to damage the school's reputation. Mr. Kanoe. Or, did I say that right?
Konoe. Or
Konoe.
honestly, they're both kind of applicable. It's a weird name. I've also never seen like a dude with that kind of name, but it's also a surname. So
Ah, I see. Mind if I keep this marker?
yes, there's our boy collecting toilet markers.
Hey, you know, I needed one for the collection. I got a lot of markers in there. Don't have a toilet one yet.
Yeah. It's the
It's a good
toilet bound
pickup.
marker kun.
You want to keep it? Yeah, it may be related to our investigation.
This is nothing but a rule of thumb, but usually when items are found at a spirit's hideout, they're tied to that spirit. Even a seemingly ordinary marker like this can be a clue.
Fine. Do what you want. Investigating spirits sure is troublesome work, huh? You even have to pick up things like this?
I mean, I'm hanging out with an old fogey in a girl's bathroom. Yeah, we're having a time. All right.
Having a real romp in here.
Obtained red marker, and I put some crackers in my mouth. I'm sorry.
What kind of crackers?
So, you're not going to know what these are. Because I didn't know what these were until yesterday. It is from the Arnott's brand. They are Australian snacks. They're called Shapes. They're essentially like chicken biscuits. Like, you know, like the chicken like the chicken crackers.
I think so.
The flavor of this is chicken crimpy, but they're like little oven baked crackers. They're like seasoning on them, and they're really tasty. And they're very delicious. I'm very upset. Because they're Australian, so I can't get more of them.
You have to go to importing stuff from Australia.
Mm-hmm.
Upon close inspection, I noticed that there are traces of something scribbled on the wall. I should be able to make out some of it. Disgusting. Annoying. Just die already.
Oh, well, someone was really happy.
Well, I can't read the name. Someone's obviously being bad-mouthed pretty harshly.
Sorry, I like to think that was the principal of the next stop. Oh! Ow.
Why did I get hurt? Why did I take damage? Just then, the toilet suddenly flushes.
He's scared of toilets. Say, has the toilet here been acting weird too?
Why did we take damage?
No, I've not heard any such reports. You probably just accidentally touched the lever.
It's on this side! While the water
I'm
was...
still concerned how it hurt us.
While the water was flowing, I heard a voice. The voice of a girl saying, "Give it back." And it felt like I had energy drained from my body. Is it because we stole the marker?
I would assume so. It's weird that it happened when we looked at the text, though, and not when we took the marker, but...
I don't think I just imagined that. Did the spirit just contact me? Yes, the toilet-bound Ouija board.
The toilet Ouija board?
The toy Ouija board. Spirit and damage. Various mishaps may harm characters mentally and physically during the investigations or battle. Yashki and his party members can take spirit damage during these times. If you run out of spirit, the investigation comes to an end. Or worse, you'll die. Keep an eye on how much spirit you have and make sure not to let it reach 0.
We got, like, spiritual band-aids or something? Throw on there. Don't you think we investigated enough here? I feel really uncomfortable. Let's leave. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands first, though. It's kind of a dirty marker.
Here you go. Okay, we've washed our hands.
Alright. Spirit investigator's #1 rule. Must keep a good hygiene. Ooh.
The sound of a piano reverberates through the building.
As I say, that might be, actually they can hear too. I didn't hear anything. Must be your imagination. Where's the music room? It's, right ahead.
All right, bruv.
Oh, is he
That's
getting
a-
cold feet?
That's a vote of confidence.
What's that? It sounded like a piano.
I thought you didn't
Came from
hear
the
it.
music room? Oh, he is. He's getting cold feet. Look at that face. That's not so cool, calm, and collected anymore.
I'm trying to figure out where do we go. Stairs lead up, though there's no need to go. Okay. So it's on this floor.
Music room.
We're gonna open it up to Kaon.
Ooh. Is that George Washington?
I think those are presidents. I think those are all presidents. Hold on. Hold on. I think those are all presidents.
I think they're all president because that is almost
That is
George
100%
Washington.
George Washington. Hold on.
I don't think George Washington did music, but maybe I don't
Take a
remember my history
screenshot.
too well.
Take a screenshot of this so we can refer
I
back
got
to
you.
it and try to track down all of these presidents and see if we're right, because I think that'll be really funny. That's a bunch of presidents in the music room instead of actual musicians. Because I'm pretty sure the far left and like the middle are like, I recognize them as well.
All right, I got a screenshot.
Okay. I enter the music room and scan the place. However, no one is here. Oh, I got hiccups.
Oh, the crackers. They're too strong. See? Nobody's here. You really are just imagining things. There's no possible way you heard the piano.
The panano?
The piano.
The panini?
The panini. My panini.
Oh, it's funny. Calliope's sister's name is Panic, and so we all call her Panini.
Finally reached a logical conclusion.
His triumphant voice echoes off the walls of the empty room. Is there really no one here? Better check the place out to be sure.
Like Scoob.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
There are portraits of famous musicians on the wall. They're not musicians!
I don't think they are.
Some smiling, some frowning.
Their eyes won't move no matter how long you stare at them.
That is 100% George Washington.
Because
What?
that one's just George Washington. I think one of the others is like the second president or whatever his name was.
Yeah,
I forget.
these two look familiar as well.
The third one, I don't know.
I think this
He
one's
might be.
I think this one's an artist, if not a musician. And the guy here on the far right might be a musician, but also
Yeah, I can't really tell who that is.
yeah, I can't tell either. We'll look this up. I will investigate the piano in a second. Okay. Are you
Time to see
ready?
if Good Boy can play piano.
よし
Was he stretching his back?
There's
Sorry,
a
it's
black
not
grand piano. Did this thing really make a sound just now? Let's take a closer look. It's a good thing I can play piano.
Let's go.
Detailed investigate. Oh shit! Is it gonna make me play the piano?
That would be so funny.
When inspecting an investigation point, you may be able to conduct a detailed investigation. Doing so will allow you to inspect it more thoroughly and use items. There are times when you can even use special actions. It's gonna make me play the piano.
That or hold something up to the piano.
Inspect. A vintage piano, fitting for a school with such a long history. Its elegant appearance with the muted polish really makes it the centerpiece of this room.
The lid is open. I should be able to play the piano then. Oh,
It's gonna make me play the piano.
let's go.
Do I have any items?
I think
what
we just
is
have
that?
a note.
What is that? What is that key? It's not enter. I don't know what that key is.
Maybe it's space?
You're so real. Notice for the pianist. I take out the notice for pianist. Even if I take it out, I don't know how to use it. I take out the red marker. Okay. Hey,
Okay.
we learned.
Also, I do like there being a flick option. That's really funny to me.
Boink.
Just flick the piano.
I reach my fingers towards the piano keys.
Oh, no. Ow.
First off, ow. Second off, why did all of them fall off by that one? Or I guess the one on the far right didn't fall either.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Don't startle me like that, Yashki. I thought my heart was gonna stop. My word.
We don't need more dead people here.
Sorry about that. Yeah, there goes the paintings.
It isn't just the headmaster. I'm feeling ill after playing the piano as well.
Well, I don't think you should have flicked the piano key. I don't think that was a smart choice.
Suddenly, a portrait falls at the other end of the room. It's too much to be a coincidence. It was also right next to us. George Washington's on the floor.
Yeah.
It may be a spiritual phenomenon. I should examine further.
Not my boy George.
Okay, so not all of them fell.
Yeah, just 3 of them.
Portrait hanging on the wall has fallen, and it was right after I played the piano. What unusual timing. It's not a coincidence. What's going on here? Can I investigate George Washington? No, okay. I had to check.
ふん
There's a poster on the floor. It must have come unglued from the nearby bulletin board. Hi, dogs! Scared the crap out of me. Curious, I pick it up. Attention, brass band club members. Notice a change of lead. We'd like to... Oh, no. We'd like to inform you that the pianist for the recital of our school song at the upcoming ceremony has been changed. Previously, it was Hanako Akai of 2B. Now, it's Toshihiko Izumi of 2C. Aw, shit.
Uh-oh.
Obtained poster from the music room.
This isn't good. If the Departed's notice is real, then Izumi may be the target.
One moment, dogs are freaking out.
Uh-oh. Doggy time, doggy time. Whew. We're getting... Seems like we're getting decently into it kind of fast. Already having spooky stuff happen. Also, we've already taken 5 damage. I'm a little scared for how the future's gonna play out. We don't end up dying too much, but, you know, who can say?
Okay, everything's Gucci. It was just the mail. They were like, hey, here's a birthday card. And I was like, sweet.
Let's go!
I like birthday cards. They let me feel fancy and bougie and... I don't know, words.
Hey, you gotta feel it eventually, so...
Exactly.
Slow down, Yashiki. You have some rationale for that claim, correct?
Didn't you read the notice that the pianist was the target?
Yeah, the fact that these all line up and then that these specific people also went missing.
What are you basing that assertion from? Brass band club sophomore pianist.
It's written in the notice. They'll kill the pianist. And Izumi is a pianist. That's just coincidence. The Departed doesn't exist. Izumi, a pianist, has been worried about the Departed, and now he's disappeared the same day that the notice arrived. Do you really think this is all a coincidence?
Is he dying? The headmaster abruptly starts coughing.
No.
His face is drenched in sweat. He's so pale he looks like he could collapse at any moment. Is he dying?
Bad time to not tell me you have bronchitis.
No, it's tuberculosis.
True.
It's a vidya game. We gotta make it the worst possible thing.
Are you all right? Far from it. I could barely breathe, and my heart is racing. Forget brandy. I just want to drink some water and calm down.
I don't know, some brandy sounds pretty good right about now.
It might help him more than he thinks.
Probably.
At least go out on a good note. Sorry, but can you let me rest in the infirmary for a spell?
Was this gonna unlock the infirmary finally?
Let's go.
The infirmary is in this special building. I guess we better go there.
Freaking old man slowing down my style.
Item details. You can check the description of an item by selecting item from the menu screen. Try to read the description of any item that has the word details on it.
Ooh.
I don't remember how to open the menu.
Spacebar.
Item. Quartz type in. Does it say details? This says details. Okay, so it's the stuff we already had.
Okay. So
And
it's just
then-
reminders.
It just shows what the thingy is. Okay, that makes me feel better. Anything new? Oh yeah.
事件解決のために協力します。お
Hime-
役に立てるかはわかり
Bitch, let me talk! Himiko
Got a
Dorio,
lot to say.
a quiet girl with a large mark on her face, a second-year Konohara, and the student council president. She has a quiet demeanor and isn't much for talking. She's also terrified of ghost stories. She balances her studies, work, and exercise well. This entry is incomplete.
私はこの絵製造。と
Sorry.
Alright, well.
See, but now that he's coughing, I'm just picturing the old guy as freaking Arthur Morgan.
Oh wait, I can run. Can I run? Oh wait, I changed the run button.
Yeah.
Wait, they have panting!
Yes.
No, that's like a cool thing that a lot of games tend to leave out when it comes to voice
Yeah.
acting.
Just because it'll drive up cost. Me when I don't want to spend more money.
We leave the new building and go back to the special building. Once there, we head to the infirmary. Sup, Skelly? The infirmary
Welcome
looks the
back,
same as the one
Dabbo.
you'd find at any school. It's a great place to get a drink of water and lie down for a break. Let's talk to the headmaster in a bit. I want to record my progress first. Oh, is this teaching us how to save? Infirmary.
That'd be really funny.
Your spirit will automatically recover when you go back to the infirmary. You can obtain a lot of information
Oh.
by conversing with others.
It's a
Don't
heal
forget-
station.
Yes, yeah. The heal and save. Okay, cool. Don't forget to save the
Wait,
game
so we
using
actually do
save.
put band-aids on our spirit. That's pretty
Yeah.
funny.
So let's save. Because we haven't, and that's ooky
Concerning.
spooky.
The
So
scariest
seen
thing
it.
in this entire thing. Save files.
Talk. Sup, bruh?
Finally, break time. Sorry for troubling you. What do you want to ask?
Chat.
Oh my, I'm absolutely shattered right now. Who would have thought I'd need to deal with this sort of thing so soon after I was appointed? When did you get here? Just a few days ago.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, he is a greenhorn. Also, if at any point you need me to take over doing Yashki for a little bit because you were talking to yourself, let me know.
No, it's fine. I'm just trying to remember who's...
Going back and forth between the voices.
I'm already bad with names, but they're in Japanese, so they mean even less to me now. So it's really hard to keep track of which one's which, but I'm getting there.
They're both, and it doesn't help that they both have K names.
Yes,
Kazuo
but I'm
and
just
Konoe.
remembering this guy is Canoe, so...
He does look like he go boating in a canoe.
Yeah, he
Canoeing.
has two of them, but he doesn't use either. He doesn't live close enough to a lake. He just got him to flex.
That's true.
I was supposed to be installed here next year, but that happened early on account of the previous headmaster's collapse.
Install? That's a strange phrase for that.
Yeah.
All right, hang on. I want to make sure there's nothing else under chat. Okay, yeah.
I think
I've
chat's
learned-
usually just like one, and then we
Yeah.
like to get an extra piece of info out of them.
The Departed.
I've told you all I know.
Why don't I believe that?
I want to put end to the whole Departed situation as soon as possible. Many students overreact to some spiritual nonsense and rumors of the supernatural with no basis in reality. You talking about Doryu? She's one of them better than others, though. Some even skip class because they believe they might be targeted.
Okay, but like legitimately, if my classmates were dropping like flies around me, I would also be terrified.
Yeah, you know, I might consider switching schools, not showing up. I feel like these are reasonable conclusions.
I'll just go to cram school after school instead of going to main school.
Or just go somewhere else, honestly.
Well, no. Like,
Like-
cram school is usually like a prep school type thing outside of the main school.
Oh, yeah.
So like, yeah, if you want to still get the knowledge, just go to cram school.
It's better than dying. I feel.
Exact. It depends on who you're asking.
Well, don't ask high school me. I want to clear this rubbish from their minds so they can focus on their schoolwork.
Funnical.
That's the spirit referred to in the notice, right? I don't believe such a being exists in my school. Unless... it's... I just get in a roll with his voice. It's so much fun.
It is fun.
Assuming the rumors are true, Hanako must refer to the tale of Hanako of the toilet. Sorry, a ghost of a toilet is just really goofy to me. I'm trying to... And if you believe what the notice said, I have a feeling this Hanako is being used by the Departed to attack the students. This whole thing is getting beyond absurd.
Is it though, bruv? Is it though?
Yeah, when you have to get moved in because the last teacher, the last headmaster passed away, or at least
collapsed and
passed
stuff.
out in some.
Yeah.
I
I'm
feel
still
like
pretty
you
sure
should
The
take a
Departed's
little
gonna be
more.
the red doll. Like, I'm almost
I
positive.
can see that.
I'm almost positive. Like, 'cause
I get the
Mary-
feeling, because we have an infirmary button, we might stick around this school for a while. This might be like a
yeah.
hub of some sort.
I feel like it's all. I think everything's gonna take place in the school. I mean, it's also a massive school.
Or at least kind of like last time where we had, or the first game where we had the mansion, which was like our
As our
hub.
main hub of operations.
Yeah.
I mean, we had the same thing with the second game with our apartment.
Yeah, but we didn't do much with the apartment.
Up until we got attacked in it.
Yeah, and when we had to
Multiple
like hide the
times,
gun,
and our
but like that
sister.
was it. Mm-hmm.
There were a lot of things that happened in that apartment.
I guess we didn't go back to it quite often, but like,
There was also where we had
Yeah.
to save, and like, people would come over and visit. We'd have the date with the cute little idol girl, and then our not homophobic, totally homosexual. He didn't really know what he wanted, bro friend. There were a lot of things going on with that bro man. He was both incredibly
There's a lot
straight.
that happened in that game
but
looking back.
honestly real.
A spirit is making another spirit attack people. Are we in a fantasy world or something?
Funny you say that.
Well,
Toshihiko Izumi.
I wonder where Izumi is. Based on Doryu's statement, I doubt he's in the special building or the new building.
I really hope we don't find him and he's dead.
Is there anywhere else? Let's see, the old building, I suppose.
Yep, that's asking for it.
That place is basically abandoned, though. Nobody'd have a reason to sneak in there at night.
Except a ghost.
Also,
Ooh.
because aren't abandoned buildings the ones that get sneaked into usually?
Usually, yeah.
I was gonna say, I feel like that's a. Anyway, is it locked? Nah, not yes. During the day, it's open because it's repurposed as a storeroom.
Like that's super common, especially in like Japanese schools where they're like, or in most schools really.
Yeah.
Less so in American schools. But like you have a building that's kind of run down, and they build a new building, and then they don't want to pay the money to demolish the old one, so they just turn the old one into a storeroom.
Yeah, because American ones, they usually just make it all one building.
Yeah, usually, or they'll like do like a pop-up, and then they'll make like an annex.
Mm-hmm.
I know million bajillion years ago, the music room was in like a trailer outside in the parking lot, and then they built the entire annex
Oh, yeah.
for like the arts.
They do a lot of trailers.
Yeah, but they're like nice
My
trailers.
high school had like 40 of them. It was
Jesus.
crazy. It was the biggest high school in America at one point, so.
I do remember you telling me that.
Though, if it were my choice to make, I'd rather keep it locked during the daytime as well. Given recent events. Oops.
Bro, what's that face? What are you not telling us? He pauses, looking like he's accidentally let something slip.
Not the accident. What happened in the old building?
I mean, slipping is an accident, so
No comment.
I want to deck him. I want to deck him.
Sorry,
Let's
no
go.
comment with that face. is really-
Exactly. Shithead.
It doesn't have anything to do with this. Can you please just pay that no mind? It's a sensitive topic.
Okay, so the old headmaster probably got hanged in there or something.
You're not entirely like that could easily be it. So yes. So I was gonna say that's a crazy conclusion, but it really isn't.
It's not in this game.
All I'm saying is if we start seeing flowers, I'm gonna be a little scared.
I don't want to do the flowers again. Hanayome and Hanahiko.
Oh.
Hanahiko was depressing.
Oh my
Actually,
god. Yes.
Hanayome was also. They're all depressing.
Yeah.
And then we had
Because
like.
it's either
Ugh.
horrifying, absolutely disgusting, or completely depressing, and
Or
sometimes
all of
three.
the above. Yeah.
If we're lucky.
Uh, Hanayome was the one that like still lingers in my. The Bride.
Which one is that? The Bride. Yeah. Oh
the
my god.
Bride is one that like hurts to remember
Oh,
when I
it
think
was
back on it, because
brutal.
that was absolutely just gut wrenching.
Mhm.
Like, I kind of want to go back and replay the first 2 games on my own again, just to like really go, damn,
Yeah.
these games are masterpieces.
I feel like it'd also be fun to do all 3 back to back.
Do it backwards, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
See, if I thought about it, we would have like gunned up to it and restarted 1,
Done
2,
a
3.
lead up.
Yeah,
That would've been fun.
but also that would have been a lot of
Oh yeah,
streaming.
that'd be a lot. Where should we explore next, Yashki? You're not gonna say the bold building, are you? That's exactly what I was going to say, actually. Where else would you suggest? Oh, come on. It's locked. There's no way Izumi's in there.
Didn't you already say that they
It's
made
not
sure to
locked
have
sometimes.
yeah.
There's no point going in there. I don't intend to snoop, but I need to be sure he's not in there. You're one stubborn fella.
And you're the one who hired me. I'm doing my job.
Yeah, you did hire me to be a stubborn fellow, so. Fine. This amateur shall yield to the opinion of the expert.
Good. Old geezer. Watch, he's like 40.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Like the
Hey.
same thing that they do in like Final Fantasy, because like, I'm sorry, Sid Garland being in his 30s,
That is insane to think about.
Thancred being in his 30s.
Oh my god. Because they're at least like
Urianger?
45 in my head. Okay, well, Urianger could be young. He's not. But like, is it Sid just like full gray hair?
Yes,
I mean, they're killing it. They know how to do a good silver
they
fox,
do.
let me
They
tell
really
you.
do. Door in front of the music room.
Leads to the corridor. Just go straight from there and you'll reach the old building.
I wonder if this game's gonna have like the awkward sexual tension between Yashiki and the detective again. Like, that is the one thing I discovered when I was trying to track down merchandise for this game, is just how bad the niche community for this game ships the ever-living fuck out of them. The amount of, like, dojins for the detective and Yashiki, oh my god.
Do you have any links to those? Or like,
Yes, actually, but that's for later.
By the way, Yashki. You got any weapons?
I'm sorry? Are you armed?
Weapons?
Well,
Well, not other than my...
I like how I know exactly where you were going. I know you. I was gonna make the joke of like, yeah, I'm gonna hold up my 2 fists, like, bam, bam. I know where you were
Say
going.
flashlight. I don't know where you thought I was going.
Hi. Shut up.
If we're dealing with the spirits here, you must have some kind of talisman or holy water, right?
Oh, ye of little faith.
Exorcists do usually carry those sorts of things.
God, he's so pretty.
It really is. By the way, just for a second, they did not have to go this hard on him, by the way.
Yes,
I
they
don't
did.
know who in the art room was like, this will be my masterpiece. But I appreciate them for the rest of my life. You know?
Same, honestly. Hi, Aski. Call me later.
Maybe this is why all the ghosts show up in front of us. They just can't get over us. I mean, I can't blame
You
them.
know, same.
But I'm not an exorcist, so I don't have them. Sorry, I just thought, you know, like the light novels with like the really long titles.
Oh,
We
yeah?
definitely need one that's like, I seduced all the ghosts in the horror story.
Because I'm the main character and nobody thinks and everyone thinks I'm the expert.
Yeah.
There you go. That's
There
gonna
we
be the
go.
next stream title.
I would read that story.
Send that
That's
to
what
me.
I'm here for.
Send that to me right now. That's gonna be the next stream title because I think it's funny
Alright.
as hell.
What an unreliable man. I'll give you this. Does he just carry one on him?
What is he giving us? What have you got there? A knife! No! The headmaster pulls out a small knife from a leather sheath. It's an antique silver knife with peonies Oh wait, that's pretty. With peonies decorating the grip. It looks like a valuable antique, though the blade is thin and doesn't seem like it'd be all that useful in a fight. Is it a letter opener?
Whatever. Hold on. Okay. My grandfather founded this school, and this knife is part of his collection. I heard it's supposed to be a talisman. Who knows? Maybe it'll work against some spirits.
I mean, it's silver, so
That's vampires, right?
that's a lot of supernatural things, actually.
I wonder why it's silver.
Because it's a pure metal.
Oh, you and alchemy. You're pretty well prepared for someone who doesn't believe in the supernatural. That's just my personality. I don't believe, but there's no harm in being prepared just in case.
Making him Southern with that phrase is so accurate.
Well, I think he's kind of leaned into it because of the way he's been talking. I think I kind of nailed, like, he's not full Southern, but he's got a little country in him.
You know, no, but like giving him like the Southern accent, just a little twang with that line specifically, because Southerners are all super superstitious,
Yes.
but they won't like admit it until they are face to face with a ghost.
That, or you go real far out and you get into like
Thank you for the hydrate.
the monsters you shall not name and all them. But maybe that's
Oh,
just
you mean like that
Appalachia.
cryptid in my backyard the other night?
Yeah, you know.
That was terrifying. I didn't
Well,
like
you
that.
know, what's a skinwalker ever hurt somebody?
Stop! No, that was the same thought I had, and I don't want to think about it. Also, they do account for company as well. Hydrate, posture check, and stretch.
Got my thing right here.
Wait, do you still have the big yellow chair?
No, I did for the longest. I had to throw it out last year because it was getting just so beat up.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
I did have it for the longest though.
I should probably not show. I'm still in my same purple chair, but it is
Oh,
oh
dang.
boy, it has seen some days.
It was at the point where I literally was like cutting into my butt sitting in it. I was like, this, because I didn't want to get rid of it for the longest, and I was like, I think this is just
Yeah.
like harmful at this point.
Oh, 100%.
Please take it with you. Oh, I was gonna say though, he's like in my head, he's kind of like a fucking oil guy.
Like an
Oil
oil
money guy.
baron?
Yeah,
I can
like
see that.
cartoonishly in a sense.
Yeah, I see that. I see that. Obtained Konoe's knife.
Treat it with care, all right.
All right, so we're gonna stab it into the wall and watch it snap.
He just goes dunks it in the toilet. Well, I have to check the toilet. No,
It's true.
It's a memento I received from my grandfather.
All right, well, gonna go back towards the music room. Oh wait, I can run. I had to remember what the run button was. Can we talk about? Well, hold up. Can we talk about the little animations on them as they walk and run, like the hair movement?
Yeah, they're actually like super well animated.
Like they're so like clean and like I don't even know how to word this without sounding rude. Like they're obviously far less like developed in terms of like the art style compared to everything else. But it works in such a way that it
Yeah.
lets them stand out, because like you see the art style of like these characters compared to the like the character sprites themselves, and I
Like the
love
actual
it.
portraits.
Yeah. So he said it was this way? Connecting corridor.
Also, I just realized if they have the panting from running, there is an audio file out there that you may well enjoy of our MC. So, thoughts for later.
This should be the corridor that I'm not blushing. Shut up. This should be the corridor that connects the two buildings. Shut up. The surrounding area is shrouded in darkness. I can't see clearly. Oh, I hear bugs again.
Yippee. There's no lights in this corridor, nor the old building due to electrical issues. I procrastinated on getting it fixed because, I mean, it wasn't causing any harm, but I regret that now.
You've also only been here a few days, my dude.
I was gonna say, admittedly, for how much shit I give him, he's been here for like 2 days. You put a little too much
Exactly.
effort on yourself, man.
He shrugs.
Ew, what the? This investigation will heavily rely on your flashlight.
Trusty flashlight. I hope we don't have to worry about batteries dying.
Flashlight coon. Oh, batteries would be so annoying.
From the corridor, there's a path that leads outside. The back path leads to the sports field and clock tower, and the front path connects to the courtyard. I love that the models are... Someone is standing at the end of the corridor. Before I was rudely interrupted. I like that the models themselves kind of like are essentially like full 3D, that they rotate.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really, really cool to see.
Yeah, it's really sick. Oh god, it's so squelchy.
So squelchy. Something tells me this is Izumi though.
Yeah, not too many other male students would make sense here. Fuck, shit. My head is killing me.
I like how at the start of stream you asked if you could curse, and now the game is making you
Yeah, I'm
curse.
starting to realize that might have been a dumb question.
Standing there is a male student. He holds his head in pain while spitting curses. Ayo, spitting bars?
I have to rap. Are you Izumi? Huh?
He responds and turns to us. Then he nods.
Are you alright? Shall we take you to the infirmary? Just leave me alone. Ah.
I don't like the way the music is. I think we're about to get attacked.
Yeah.
He grunts painfully before sinking into silence. Looks like he
Well, I
finds
think
it
he's-
hard to even speak.
I think he's already getting attacked, so I think we're in dangerous territory.
Exactly. But I can't leave him alone. What should I do? Press him for details, tell him about Doryu, ask him about the departed. What
Need a Tylenol, kid?
should we do? Honestly, we should probably ask about the departed. Because like he already knows Doryu's looking for him, because they spread. Press him for details. He's already freaking out, so ask him about the departed. Because like the last thing that Doryu said was that he mentioned something about the departed calling him.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Apparently you told Doryu the departed is calling you. Did you just say the departed?
Bro, he looks like a brat.
Yeah. Yeah, I know about them. Sorry, I was not ready for him to laugh
The
there.
hee
Yeah.
He lets out a disturbing laugh, his squeaky voice not sounding remotely normal. Oh, bro.
Oh, never mind.
Oh no.
You see, the departed is hiding out in our school to find the one.
I'm right. It's gonna be the red doll. She's gonna try to marry our boy.
Let's go. They've disguised themselves as a human, and you can't even tell they're not human. Enough with the jokes. They're nothing but ridiculous rumors. It's true. You know why I think so. Because I know who the departed is. What? Who the hell is it? But it's too late for now. I messed up. The departed hates me. I keep hearing a voice saying "die, die, die" in my head.
The creepy. Shine. I forgot I was really good at that.
Get a grip, Izumi. Why do I have to suffer like this? Shit. Fuck.
Izumi is deeply perturbed. Our voices aren't getting through to him.
Please, calm down. We need your cooperation so we can help you. Shut up! Shut the hell up! I've got no fucking time left.
Jesus, they are really going all in with this game.
he is laying into it. I don't want to die.
Then let me help you.
I'm going to go to the music room and kill that Hanako bitch myself.
Jesus Christ, bro.
I don't think we should be calling the ghost a bitch right
No.
now, but maybe we're a little too far for
Also,
that.
it's a ghost, so they're already dead. Izumi turns and runs back toward the old building.
Izumi! Damn it. Oh.
It got squishy
Squelched
again.
all over.
Yeah. Oh
By the
boy.
music room.
Oh, hang on. Ah.
Nope.
I had an eyelash on the glass of my eye, and it hurt.
I can imagine. Does he mean the music room in the old building? Hold on. There's a music room there? I feel like that should have been a thing to lead with.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. It's not used anymore, though.
I glanced
Sorry.
down at the general area where Izumi was standing.
I just like to picture a light bulb going over MC's head.
Where Izumi was standing and something catches my eye. It looks like a knuckle duster. The fuck is a knuckle duster?
The only thing I can think is brass knuckle, but I don't think
That's
so.
what I'm thinking of, yeah.
Knuckle duster. Brass knuckles is the first thing it pulled up.
Oh,
and
yes.
a My Hero character? What the fuck? Yeah, it's just brass knuckles.
Okay, I thought so.
Oh, sorry.
It's your line
Maybe.
counter.
Oh, it's gonna get bad by the end of this. Maybe he brought it for self-defense, since he's frightened by the departed. Why don't you keep it, Yashiki? Sure, just in case.
Obtained knuckle duster.
Let's go. I'm gonna beat the shit out of this ghost.
Let's go. 1v1 me right now. Oh, why is it so squelchy?
Okay, but the kid getting possessed and we just right hook the ghost would be hard as
That'd be
fuck.
pretty good. That'd be pretty good. The door to the old building is unlocked.
Why is this door open? It should have been locked in the evening.
You literally told us when we first ran into you that you left all doors unlocked to be able to do the investigation. Shut up, Konoe.
Who cares about that right now? Let's go inside.
I don't want to.
Gotta save the kid now.
Do we have to?
I mean, not
I guess I know.
necessarily.
While the structure is quite similar to the new building, it gives off an entirely different vibe. The wall is ridden with mold and dust. Cobwebs are strung up here and there. Forget about clean. This place isn't even ventilated.
Ew. God, this place is so muggy. Yeah, we probably shouldn't have brought the guy who's already having a coughing fit
Yep.
into the mold building, but I guess
At least he gave us a
hindsight.
knife.
Let's leave the door open. After you, Yashiki. Actually, I'll give him points. That's a smart idea.
Yeah. I extend my hand toward the door.
And now it's not such a good idea. What's that? Oh, sorry. That's weird. I just wrote a whole new line. Why won't it open? No, it can't be.
The door won't budge no matter how many times I try to open it.
What in the world is happening? Are we trapped in here? What happened, Yashiki?
You followed me in here. Why'd you shut the door?
Yeah. I'm not sure. I can just kick the door down if push comes to shove.
That's kind of hot.
Okay. Not following that one, but sure.
That means he's strong.
Okay,
strong
yeah.
enough to kick down a door. That's kind of impressive.
I'll give you that. That's some fireman strength right there.
Yeah, exactly. Fireman, carry me, Yashiki, please.
I'm in the same boat. Finding Izumi is our priority for now. You have a point. Locations of the rooms are the same in both the new and old buildings.
Oh, which means that the music room should be right here in front of us.
That means the
I
music room is right
cannot-
beside us. Are you sure you didn't write this game?
I don't know, man. I might have. This is just one long Lain fan fiction of Deathmark.
So
That's
after
why.
we
That's
finished
why the
first
doll is the
game,
bride.
You just wrote a whole fan fiction about it, and then they just turned that into this game.
That's why.
They found your Wattpad account.
No. That's why the doll of this game's in a wedding dress. You know, the red dress.
Oh my gosh.
Shh, 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 shh.
You're a simple doll, aren't you?
A little bit. I don't want to do this.
Oh, come on, it can't be that bad.
You see the look I just gave you, right? The old building's music room is just ahead. I hear a voice coming from its...
That was so fast.
I can't save!
No!
We can
we're
only
screwed.
save from the... Fuck. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine.
Oh boy.
I hear a voice coming from inside when I walk toward the door. Stay away from me. Stop right there. Somebody help! Help!
Hey, Yashki. Let's go.
Why is it clip?
Uh-oh. Ooh. It's gonna be a tough one. My hands!
Immediately upon opening the door, we're greeted by a grisly sight. That's also not how you spell grizzly. Filthy water shooting from a rubber hose has severed Izumi's left hand. The rubber hose is undulating in the air as if gravity holds no power over it.
Undulating is such a gross
It
word.
really is. The filthy water issuing forth from the hose is lashing out with menace like a whip cracking through the air.
Ooh.
There's no way a normal hose could contain a jet of water strong enough to dismember someone. It just doesn't make any sense. I'm glad they said it was filthy water, because not gonna lie, it kind of looked like he pissed himself.
Yeah, it does have an awful piss color to it.
Yet, that's precisely what my eyes are telling me is happening. I don't have time to debate the plausibility of this scene, just gotta accept it. Just accept that this impossible phenomenon is real and caused by a haunting. Both the water and hose begin to coil up, growing taut with tension. Are they readying to hit him again?
What are you doing, Izumi? Run!
Izumi turns around when I yell at him. The water's next strike narrowly misses him. A frantic Izumi rushes past me and out of the music room. He's gonna be bleeding out.
Yeah.
The hose disappears into the darkness as if it is pursuing him. Oh shit.
What?
I'm like prepared to slap the run button.
What the hell was that? I don't know myself. Let's just save that for later. Now we have... Why do I hear the sound of dripping water? Bad time to wet yourself, Mr. Chairman. Why is there water in the music room?
Well, shit.
Better than flowers, I guess.
No, I would prefer the flowers.
Yeah, at least it's pretty to look at. I guess
Exactly. The hoses are wrapped around the headmaster's neck as if they're trying to lift him up.
Oh, that's that.
The hanging! I was right! What the fuck?
I am starting to think you wrote this. This can't be.
Descending from the dark ceiling, hoses have snagged the headmaster by his neck. They're coiled like snakes with murderous intent. Okay, that first one I thought was from the game.
Hey, I'll get better at this.
If this keeps up, his life's in jeopardy. I need to get rid of these hoses immediately.
I must admit, if I was ever to predict the first boss of this game, rubber hoses, not my first pick.
Suspensive acts. Why was it upside down?
Good question.
A suspensive act will occur when encountering a special situation. By making the appropriate decision, you can drastically alter the outcome of a situation. Think of it as a moment of truth. Moment of truth. There ain't no truth. Sorry, mass distraction. Also, the A was upside down. There must be a tool I can use inside my bag. So we
うん
we need to do something real quick.
Oh, sorry. Should I do it or?
He's trying to die, so choosing a character. During a suspensive act, you must first choose who is going to perform the action. Think carefully before making your decision.
I don't think he's in much of a place to
No,
make
we're gonna go with Yashiki.
よし
Sorry, I just saw the fucking next option is one of them is the knuckle dusters. We just punch the headmaster in the gut. Alright, what do we do next? I can use an item in this situation, like...
Choosing an item. Choose the most appropriate item among the list of things that Yashiki comes up with.
I feel like this one makes sense.
What do I do with this item then? I've got to choose the most appropriate action in order to have the outcome I want. Yes, I stole your lines because I just want to stab.
Sorry.
Choosing an action. Choose the most appropriate action from the list of things Yashiki comes up with. Your character needs to have enough spirit to execute the action. Each action will have a different execution rate. This will be explained in detail later. I'm sorry, what?
Ooh, luck stats. Let's go.
First, choose the action you want to do. Pry the gap between the hoses or cut the hose. Well, we grabbed a knife.
I'm good at cutting hose. Alright, here I go. I doubt anyone would be able to keep their cool in this situation. Panicking, feeling pressure, those kinds of things, and increasing the chance of failure.
Execution rate and failure. During suspensive acts, not every action is doable. Each action has an execution rate that is based on the person performing the action. Your execution rate must be high enough for you to successfully perform the action. Did you just hear my stomach?
I did not.
Oh, thank God. Now let us try executing this action.
よし
Using the knife, I try to cut the hose, lifting the headmaster.
That was actually kind of cool.
That was really cool. I cut the hose bit by bit.
I think I can do it.
I think I can. The hose gradually rips apart. What was that noise? It finally breaks apart with a loud crack. I hurriedly sever the other hoses. The moment I finish cutting the last hose, my knife snaps. Lost Konoe's knife. I mean, at least he's alive.
Somehow, I've survived.
The headmaster had been freed from the hose's binding. Looks like this is the right choice.
Let's go.
So does that mean
I'm
that
good at
if
this
we had
game.
let him die, he would have just been strangled to death and hung right in front of our faces?
I assume so, which is crazy, but
Correct and incorrect actions. Action you executed just now was correct. During a suspensive act, you need to successfully execute the correct action. In situations where you succeed at performing an action but still fail to get your desired result, you should pick another option. You could also fail when you choose the wrong character. Try to choose the right person and the right action. It's only the first letter that's upside down. Summary. We've successfully broken through the tension of the suspensive act. In summary, you'll want to look for two main things when trying to get your desired outcome in a suspensive act. First, choose an action with a high execution rate. Second, choose the correct action. There are also times when a suspensive act will be a multi-part event.
this is all same stuff from
Yeah,
earlier
for the
games,
most part,
right?
yeah.
Yeah,
Little finagling, but yeah, it's for the most part the same.
gotcha. I can't believe I nearly hanged myself when we're not even in financial trouble.
Jesus, that's a line!
Wow. Okay. Crazy time. Hey, that'll bring bad luck. I'm glad you weren't injured. My luck's always been good.
Sure, buddy.
Let's chase after Izumi now. At least he's in a good mood, I guess.
We'll see. I feel like we should get to the infirmary. I'm gonna be real, but
Looks like it's gonna take us a minute to get there. Yoshiki.
Remember, because the door was locked, he couldn't get out.
Yeah. Look at the floor. There's a trail of blood.
I mean, to be fair, he had his entire, like, hand chopped off. That's a lot of blood.
I ain't gonna be playing piano anytime soon.
No, he's not. Given the amount, this has to be Izumi's blood. The trail leads to the entrance of the old building, where there's a big puddle of blood. The door looks like it's been painted red, with blood smeared all over the handle and windows.
Izumi tried to run outside. Except the door was locked. Is it still locked now?
Putting some strength in the door, I attempt to push it open. Unlike the previous time, the door opens without any resistance at all.
Huh.
There are no traces of blood to be seen outside. Izumi's still in the building.
Judging by the amount of blood. Izumi's probably. Ugh. One question though, Yashiki. Where is he? No idea, but
Sorry, I just noticed that the waves on the bar going through the flashlight are really cool.
we should find him if we follow the trail.
Like Hansel and Gretel.
Oh.
Except it's blood, not candy.
Slightly worse, but
I turn my eyes down the corridor. Fresh, glistening blood extends deep into the darkness.
you know, knowing the old Grimm stories, I wouldn't be surprised if it was blood in the original.
There are stairs leading up, but we need to focus on our attention on the first floor. Yeah, I know.
Can we make a quick stop
It's
at the
gonna go
bathroom? Gotta redo
yeah.
my shorts.
It's going into the bathroom. Oh.
Yoshi.
Does it say Hanako? Oh, annoying. I couldn't read it. The word annoying is written in red on the mirror. Who are they referring to?
This doesn't look like blood.
Well, we do have the red marker still.
True.
Okay, so...
Gotta prepare yourself.
A little bit.
Oh, and they're closed this time. Yay.
Okay, this area is yours. Store cleaning for the toll. Okay. I open the cupboard, but it's empty.
I haven't found anything I can use as a weapon. I'm a bit worried about that since my knife broke. Sorry about that, by the way. Didn't mean to. Family heirloom, but you know, you'll get another.
We're just gonna check all the stalls.
Oh, it's not as clean this time.
The toilet bowl is dirty. It's obvious that it hasn't been cleaned for quite a while.
This place is so dirty. It obviously hasn't been used in a long
Well,
time.
no shit, it's an old building.
I'm
Okay.
surprised the abandoned building is abandoned.
Middle stall.
Ooh,
There's more
money.
writing, a tissue. We're in a women's restroom. I don't want to touch that.
ここは
Yeah, the bloodstained tissue is a little concerning.
よし
I find a pale pink handkerchief on the ground.
It might just be like makeup or something.
It's an elegant, expensive-looking item. The initials NH are embroidered on the edge. Do we know an NH?
None ring a bell.
Because it couldn't be Hanako, because Hanako's was Hanako Akai. Because it was...
Yeah, unless it's related to him.
Maybe. There's some ink on the cloth. A faint, irritating odor is coming from it.
It smells like acidic detergent. I'm guessing it's toilet cleaner.
Why would you know that?
That is a weird thing to know offhand. Did they try to erase the writing over there?
Obtained dirty handkerchief.
ここは
There's a scribble on the wall. You suck at piano. Stop showing off. Don't play the school song. There's a name written on it, but it's so faint it's unreadable. This is obviously slander, just like the stuff we found in the new building. I wonder who they're bullying. We're probably about to get hurt again. Speaking of piano, Izumi is a pianist. Does this have anything to do with him?
Oh, we're good. Let's go.
This time.
Well, I don't have so much confidence in this third one, though.
Oh boy!
Speaking of the giant trail of blood pouring out from it.
I'm like mentally prepared to slap the censor button. It leads to this toilet stall.
Are you there, Izumi?
There's no response. Oh no, please don't be dead. Please don't be dead inside.
Alright. I think he's already.
Already what? Run away? Because they're not dead.
Well, where all can they run to? It's not locked. Should I?
The headmaster doesn't reply. All right, we're fine. Instead, he nods warily, a dazed look on his face. Gripping the handle, Is this Doki Doki all over again? I slowly push the door open.
I hate you for that.
Oh.
Huh.
The blood leads inside this stall, yet there's no sign of Izumi.
We haven't looked up yet. How could this be? This is absurd.
I don't like the way you said that.
I'm just saying, we've definitely had this exact same situation
Yeah,
where
I
we looked
know.
up before.
The headmaster's plaintive query goes unanswered. I totally understand his feelings. However, no amount of whining will make the situation make sense.
Let's examine this restroom. Oh, music.
ここ
The toilet bowl is dirty. Yeah, whatever. It's the same text. Okay, blood.
これは
I find a fresh blood stain. It's probably Izumi since he was just attacked by hoses. If he's lost that amount of blood, I doubt he's still alive. Honestly, facts.
Yeah. It's like, 'cause he's... Oh.
Your reaction! All of a sudden, a shrill scream pierces the night.
What was that? It came from the hallway.
Oh boy.
Not my favorite noises.
What was that sound? I hear something creaking from the hallway near the classrooms. Oh no. A female voice. A hollow moan so faint it could disappear at any moment.
Also, the second cry was wah, and all I could hear was wah.
God damn it. It said down the hallway, so we're gonna go all the way down. Oh shit!
Ooh! What a familiar scene.
At least I don't have to censor this one.
The small things.
It was that girl, Himiko Doryu. The sight before me was beyond comprehension, an otherworldly scene. A girl drenched in sewage water suspended by a bunch of rubber hoses. Filthy water and rubber hoses, just like the assault on Izumi. Countless hoses sway in the air. Is she already dead?
I don't know.
They look like venomous snakes arching their necks into sickles, intimidating their prey. Jesus Christ.
Arching their necks into sickles is a crazy phrase.
Pained groans emerge from her lips. Damn, I have to hurry and save her. I extend my hand towards the hoses, trying to grab her. It just instantly snaps her neck. And at that moment, the hoses just disappear. She drops down onto the floor limply. Please tell me I was joking!
It seems like the hoses are kind of scared of us, though.
We did already attack the hoses, so maybe?
That's true.
But it's not just the hoses that have vanished. The yellow water that drenched her body and stained her blouse is completely gone, too.
Huh.
No traces remain, as if the entire scene we just witnessed was nothing but an illusion.
Hey, are you alright?
Doryu doesn't respond. She's fainted.
What on earth just happened? No time to question anything. Let's get her to the infirmary.
I carried Dorio on my back and pick up her blazer from the floor. Me too, thanks. We hurry to the infirmary.
Not quite a fireman's carry, but... Actually, would this be?
Depends on how he's carrying her, because if it's just a piggyback ride, that's not a fireman.
That's probably more likely.
Once there, we lay her down on the bed. Though she's unconscious, her breathing is steady. She should be fine now.
Let's continue our investigation. We haven't found Izumi yet. Mr. Konoe? No. Oh, apologies. My mind is a bit fuzzy after all those bizarre happenings, one after another. You can just wait here if it's too much for you. No, I cannot.
Gotta admire a man with conviction.
Yeah, I mean, for how much of an asshole he is actually being kind of decent about all this.
He's now. At the start, he was kind of a, but he's growing.
When it's disconnected from him, he's an asshole. But as soon as he actually sees the trouble, he's like, well, I do gotta step in.
That makes him a southerner. He's like, well, shit, now I've been proven it's real. Now I got
Damn, now it's my problem.
Not my circus, not my monkeys. No, it's my circus, it's my monkeys!
I must protect this school, or else I'm gonna bring shame upon my grandfather.
He smiles weakly. It's obvious that he's forcing it. He's propped up his resolve with a sense of responsibility to his grandfather, the founder of this school.
Fine. All right. Let's head to the old building.
We're gonna save first.
Let's go!
All right. Also, I'm gonna be real. I feel like the headmaster should stay with the student.
Yeah, again, his whole coughing fit earlier has had me on edge this entire time. He's a bit of a liability.
It's also in my brain. I'm like, maybe someone should stay and make sure she doesn't get attacked again and we don't come back to a dead body.
And it's also a very good point because she's even less able to defend herself. Being,
He is still smug.
Unconscious.
It's squelching again!
Nothing like a good squelch to get you going. Say, Yashki. Him turning around caught me off guard.
A little bit.
Should we check the female restroom again? We've pretty much looked through every corner. But we still haven't found Izumi.
And the blood didn't leave the room.
Yeah. You saw that trail of blood, right? He must be in there.
The headmaster yells hysterically. Hi, Chris. Welcome. He's clearly tense and overwhelmed. He's nearly reached his limit, both mentally and physically.
Okay. We'll give the restroom another look. It's not like we have any other leads anyway.
Alright. Search for Izumi has been added to the spirit file. Rumors of the departed. The arrival of a death notice sent by a mysterious entity. The departed has Konohara Academy in a commotion. The notice denotes a murderer and their target. Since the murderer's name is Hanako, it leads the students to believe it is the spirit in the urban legend Hanako of the Toilet. After the notices arrived, some students actually went missing. The police could not intervene due to the lack of any obvious crime. However, as the rumors took a toll on the students, I was hired to conduct an investigation. I have to determine if this is the work of spirits or merely a prank. Also hydrate. The search for Izumi. We pursued the student Izumi who'd gone missing. I saw his name on a poster in the music room. He was badly hurt when we found him in the old building's music room, but he went missing again after. We followed a trail of his blood, and it ended in the girls' restroom where we found a red graffiti and a handkerchief. Someone apparently scared him, and he seemed to be running from them. My gut told me it had to do with what was written on the notice. What actually happened in that restroom? We might be able to learn what caused Hanako of the Toilet to attack Izumi. We need to inspect the blood-stained door again. Well, I guess we're going back to the potty.
It's a potty. Uh-oh, running water.
Sounds like running water. Where in the world is that coming from? Seeing if the wording changed. Okay, it's still just as annoying. I mean, at least we don't see water changing like underneath it.
Yeah.
Boy!
Oh boy.
Oh, shit!
Wow, okay. Man.
Inside the stall, a male student is on the toilet seat. A bundle of things are sprouting from his eyes. Slender, rubber hoses. They're spewing filthy water in every direction. Yes, that explains the sound of running water. You can see his eye hanging from the left side.
Yeah. Not my favorite imagery.
No. Between all the blood, the fallen eyeballs, and the hoses, I'd be unable to tell what this poor kid looked like while he was alive. Though there is one pretty obvious clue as to his identity. His left hand's missing. This must be Toshihiko Izumi. His wide open mouth gives an idea of just how much pain he'd endured. He probably had his eyes pushed out from the inside by the hoses while he was still alive. Where are the hoses coming from? Inside him!
Yeah, that's what I'm
If he's sitting on the toilet, did they go up his bum?
Yeah. It's an awful enema.
I don't like it. Looking at the pool of blood surrounding his body from his severed wrist, though, his suffering and terror probably didn't last too long. That's about the only bit of luck he'd had tonight.
What's wrong, Yashiki?
Konoe, I wouldn't look in here if I were you.
What in the world is in there?
Did that make you jump?
No, sorry, I was gonna laugh because I wasn't ready for old man noises.
The headmaster screams and bolts out of the restroom. Guess that's finally what pushed him past the edge of sanity. Oh, shit. I honestly can't blame him. I'm too shocked to think straight myself. Better get out of this restroom first. Return to the infirmary and come up with a plan. Something tells me we're not going to. I walk toward the exit, legs trembling. Palms sweaty. Mom's spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Huh? I can't lift my legs. Something is tangled around my ankle. Oh, shit. Long, thin, elastic blue something.
Boss fight time.
It's the rubber hose.
Oh no. Oh no.
I look into the mirror and see something swaying. Nope, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Oof. Okay.
I'm sorry. I had a really bad joke come to mind, but I'm going to behave.
That's a good call. What is that? A person?
I was just going to make a Doki Doki joke.
Ah.
It's a girl in a wet shirt and a red suspender skirt. Her limbs blackened. She looks dead, swaying from side to side.
This is Hanako of the toilet.
So is this supernatural mystery? This is supernatural mystery, horror, body horror, a lot. This is the third game of the series, and it's always unsettling because they don't really prepare you for what's coming, and then it happens, and you're like, oh. Hoses crawl up around my waist, to my chest, all the way around my neck.
Ooh,
Oh boy.
don't like that.
Nope. Nope. Not saying, nope. Don't stop laughing at me! I can't move my limbs. Even my mouth is bound. I'll be killed at this rate.
As if I just let this happen.
My arm's the only thing I can somewhat move at the moment. Suspensive act. Hi, Hakuya. Welcome in. Act 1. Graffiti. So... I forgot I could do that.
Kill one who wrote it.
The words spewing out of her mouth are filled with rage. Looks like she thinks I was the one who wrote that thing on the mirror. The hoses are constricting me tighter. If I don't do something, I'll die here. There must be something in my bag that I can use to survive. Clues for the correct action. Clues for the correct action are hidden within the stories, item details, spirit file, and other bits of collected information. Incorrect action choices can also give you some insight and help narrow down your options. Think carefully, unravel the truth, and choose the correct action. What can I do to clear up this misunderstanding? She doesn't like the words on the mirror, so should we wipe it off?
That's what I'm thinking. Either wipe it off or make our own.
Let's try wiping it off first.
Yeah.
やってみるか。
So I think we gotta...
I pull the dirty handkerchief from my bag and extend my hand toward the mirror. Doesn't that hurt? Doesn't what hurt? Oh, thank God.
Let's go!
Like, it's an 85%, but I am playing, therefore that 15% is still applicable.
It's more like a 25 at this rate, but...
Oi, oi, oi. Doing the croaky voice? Not at all. Only if I have to do it, like, for extended periods of time. The croaky voice doesn't do too much to me. We had a lot of it in the second game, and I went hard.
Yeah.
Because I also had to scream with the croaky voice a lot.
Well, if you have the right technique on it, which I'm sure you've probably learned, it makes it a lot easier on you.
I might be able to clear up the misunderstanding by wiping off the writing with the handkerchief. I stretch the handkerchief toward the mirror. Then I wipe off the word annoying.
I think you do a second wipe, really make sure you get it off.
The hose binding my shoulders loosens slightly. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Did that clear up the misunderstanding? I might have managed to convince her that I'm not a bad person by erasing those awful words. Looks like this is the right choice.
Let's go.
I feel like I can move my arm a bit more now.
Not bully.
What did she mean by not bully?
I feel like that was pretty
Is this girl
self-explanatory.
bullied
but-
in the past?
Oh, I don't know. Who am
Oh, Hanako. Did she just say, who am I? The girl screams out loud. Ow. The hose cinches tight around my body.
Shit! What do I do now?
Act 2. The girl seems pissed because she doesn't know who she is. Guess I need to tell her that next. Well, I don't imagine it's going to be the handkerchief or the poster because that had Izumi.
Do we write her name in the marker?
I think so, yeah.
Because that seems like our communication.
Not Izumi. I feel like calling her Hanako the toilet would like be more likely to
Yeah, I
make
think
her
that's bad
Engi,
memories.
so giving her
Yeah.
a full name?
これでどうだ。
Yeah, humanize her.
Mm-hmm.
I stretch my hand towards the marker and try to write Hanako Akai with the red mirror, with the red marker.
The man mayor. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
Oh, thank God.
Bingo! Let's go!
Ka-ding! Bingo!
I exert maximum effort and somehow manage to get the marker close to the mirror. I begin writing. Oh, that's such a good effect.
Oh, that actually was sick.
Hanako Akai. This is the name of the female pianist written on the poster. Doryu said she is Hanako of the toilet, though she was probably referring to the classic urban legend of Hanako of the toilet and not this school's Hanako. The girl who was bullied might be Hanako Akai. The hose binding me finally loosens.
Let's go.
I assume she remembers her name now. You are different. The girl then disappears into the darkness. Makes me wonder if Hanako of the toilet forgives me now that she's pulled herself together. Looks like this is the right choice.
2 for 2, baby.
We're so good at video games. And we're no longer kinkily bound by a bunch of hoses.
I know you got excited there for
A
a
little
second.
bit!
Oh, what the heck? Sorry, him saying heck is really funny after the whole kid fucking
yeah.
swearing is...
Once Hanako's presence is gone, the restroom changes completely. There's no trace of the hose, nor the blood, as if nothing foul ever happened here. Is the body still here, though?
That's what I'm wondering.
Like, is the kid still dead?
Wait, no way, because the reason I'm worried, because when it said the water went away on the one girl that we saved,
Yeah.
so it's like, is
She also
all of
wasn't
it?
dead when we
She
found
wasn't
her.
dead though, so dead might be the line that crosses that it's like that can't be undone, but everything else can.
Yeah. Posture check and a stretch. Thank you, hey. Thank you, pardon. Thank you for the hydration. The corpse is no longer in the stall.
Okay. It's certainly a sign.
No one is inside. Even the hoses and the water are gone. The same as what happened with Doryu. It's as if everything was only a nightmare. I mean, they were similar that we did in the first game, but like once you got yoinked, there would still be like physical evidence that you got yoinked.
Oh yeah.
Because like when we
Well, in
rescued
the-
Moe, like she was
I was
still
saying the
in her
first ones, this all
underpants.
like everything that happened to a person still happened to them.
Other than death, if we
'Cause
didn't
the-
save them.
Yeah, I was gonna say because everything like all the ghosts were physical. They were actually there.
Not all of them. The very first one, the very first one, Hanahiko wasn't. Because he was an actual like spooky ghost.
Mm-hmm. Because I remember the bee guy was really there.
That was bulbous and disgusting.
I think the wedding lady, she was also like physical.
She was physical and not. Like I think they were all physical but also not, depended on like the manifestation of the spirit.
That makes sense.
And that means we've lost any evidence of this incident. The only thing remaining is the fact that a student named Toshihiko Izumi has disappeared. The cops will probably just treat him as one of the thousands of missing people. Exactly as they did with the student mentioned in the first notice.
In this case, cops will be useless. What should I do?
We should go back to the infirmary. I'd better go back to the infirmary first. The headmaster may return there. After talking with him, we can decide what we should do next. Hanako's origin has been added to the spirit file. We found God. We found Izumi's mangled corpse in the girls' restroom. He'd been brutally murdered. Right after that, we encountered a female spirit with murderous intent. Due to her resemblance to Hanako of the toilet, we thought she was the spirit from the notice. After we survived her attack, we learned her name was Hanako Akai. It seems Hanako was bullied in the past. Maybe the real reason she became a spirit was tied to the bullying. Izumi's death may point to that. Unfortunately, his corpse has disappeared without a trace. Seems like I've already got some fear-filled days ahead of me. I guess we gotta go back to the infirmary. Returning to the infirmary. Pressing Q will quickly return you to the infirmary. Note that there will be times in the game when you can't do that.
Cute.
Fast travel.
I do like me some fast travel.
Let's go.
The headmaster is indeed in the infirmary. He's talking with Doryu. I should tell him what happened.
Gotta go dab up the skeleton real quick though.
Alright.
He's always there for me. You're back, Yashiki. Sorry about earlier. I was so shocked I ran away before I knew what was happening. Right. Yes, Dorio's woken up. I told her about you and how you saved her life. Come on, Dario. Thank the gentleman.
Thank you, Mr. Yashiki.
Feeling better now?
Yeah, more or less. How about Izumi?
Oh. Well.
Looks like the headmaster hasn't broken the news to her. He's probably concerned about her mental state. There's something I want to ask her, though. We can't hide it forever.
All right. Let me tell you all the things I've gone through tonight. And that's it. It must be hard to swallow, I know. But you're gonna have to believe me.
It can't be. Izumi's been murdered? Doryu sinks into silence after that.
It's incredible that you survived encounters like this against vicious spirits before, Yashiki. I hope you'll forgive me. I found you to be quite dubious before. But I guess I made the right choice by asking for your help. You saved us.
He looks at me, a faint, tired smile settling on his lips.
Izumi's been killed, just as the notice said.
Doryu murmurs quietly.
If you get too curious about the departed's true identity, you'll be targeted and killed by them. The rumor seems to be true after all.
Her voice trembles slightly. Is she shocked by the death of her friend? Or is she scared of the departed? Seeing her tremble, well, shit.
Oh.
We gotta be a good adult.
Yeah. There is indeed something in this school. Sorry. That's a crazy way to start off my reassurance.
Yeah.
Well, you know, there is a monster, but...
Yeah.
But don't worry. The headmaster and I are both here.
I know. Thank you for everything.
It's gonna be fucking Izumi. Oh, it's a girl's voice.
Excuse me?
I feel like I know this is about to be. Oh, I don't know who this is.
Oh.
Hello. A young girl enters the room all of a sudden. Her hair is dyed white, which begs the question, does this school really have really lax guidelines on appearance?
見つけた.
Oh wow, that voice is almost perfect for what I gave her.
Wow.
There you are, Hime. I've been looking for you. Did you find Izumi? What's wrong, Hime?
Who are you?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Michiko Kunikawa, the student council's vice president Hime's friend.
They did not let up on the Japanese this time. Both of you should go home. It's really late already. We'll do something about Izumi.
We still have to find his fucking body.
Understood. Let's go home, Micho. Kay!
I guess that's it for tonight. The headmaster and Doryu probably don't want to tell Michiho about what happened to Izumi. He's gonna be standing in the hallway.
Let me drive you home. I wouldn't be able to look your parents in the eye if something were to happen to you.
Speaking of something happening to you, are you okay?
What?
Your model just like completely wigged out and now you're standing in the play.
I just looked over at the stream and I just disappeared. What the fuck?
Yeah, you vanished and then you were in the middle of the screen?
I don't know.
You good over there?
Am I still working? Am I still alive? Hello?
Yeah, I think you're good.
My reality.
Every day.
I imagine the future.
Must it always torment me?
Always.
Aye.
There's no need for that. We both live in the dorm. It's only a minute away from here.
Oh, so is this like a college?
It could be like a boarding school.
I guess that makes sense.
Oh no, we broke the curfew though. The dorm manager's gonna scold us real bad.
I'll let him know then. Be careful on your way home.
We'll be going then.
Doryu bids us farewell and leaves with Michiho.
You must be tired too, Yashiki. Go home. I'll call you again later to talk about the case.
Okay.
Don't gotta tell me twice.
Mr. Konoe. I want some time alone. Now, please, go home.
Yes, to my big, ritzy, fancy mansion.
Just picturing MC hit going, K! And hitting like a fucking pose and then leaving.
Oh my god. The character Michiho Kinokawa has been added to the character file. Guess I'll head back. My car is parked in the lot near the main gate. The moment I exit the special building, the door locks behind me. I walk toward the shoe lockers, figuring I can leave that way.
Let's go. Finding my car in the parking lot gameplay. Just what I've been asking for.
Take a deep breath, deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. Let it go, let it out. Just then I spot a piece of paper on the floor. It wasn't here earlier. A short sentence in red letters is written on it.
Dear visitor, I'll be waiting for you in the corridor. Yours truly, the departed.
Well, at least she's straightforward.
It's the doll, it's the doll, it's the doll. Give me the doll!
This is... By visitor, do they mean me? Are they coming on to me?
They said they'd be waiting in the connecting corridor. I may be able to get closer to learning the departed's true identity if I go. Except that's no different than running into the jaws of death.
We've done that before.
Exactly! I mean, literally, we got bitten.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the jaws of death are something we're quite familiar with. It was on our arm for a while.
Mm-hmm. And kind of our whole body at a certain point.
Yeah.
I can still turn my back on my fears and run away. All I have to do is go outside through the exit by the shoe lockers. So the question is, should I face my fear? Or should I avoid it?
You know, I think I've seen enough. I think I'm out of here. I think it's been a good day, and I'll see y'all later.
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
In that case... Oh boy.
There we go.
Protect me, Flashlight Coon. Protect me.
Why is it always so squishy?
Oh. What the fuck? Ow. Where's this bell sound coming from?
Probably the clock tower we warned about.
I was gonna say. Oh, you count it? My head.
Yeah, we're getting hit on. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. Let me be right. Come on.
Ooh,
Come on.
Whoa.
Oh! Let me not be right! A strange figure is standing in the darkness. A lanky, slender body with an unnaturally big head. That's not a doll. That's not a doll.
No.
No way. That's the departed. Is this their laughter I hear right now? They've set their sights on me. Are they laughing? I can feel the warmth of my body slowly leaving just from them staring at me. If this keeps up, I'm in serious danger. I've got to escape right here, right now. But I can't. I'm petrified. My legs won't even tremble.
Oh.
The departed vanishes suddenly.
My fault.
Did I make it?
Oh!
No, they're behind me. On this wonderful day, let us exchange vows with one another. A faint, crackling voice echoes in my mind.
I swear to always stay by your side, forever and ever.
What are you saying?
Say, my dear.
Can I bite you?
Not the first person to ask me that.
Chapter 1, The Departed. End.
Achievement!
Now saving. Don't close. Yes! Oh, what the fuck?
I guess that just makes sense, because they had mentioned earlier one ghost using another.
Yeah.
Is this... Yeah!
We're back home! The next day at the Cujo mansion. Which one of our friends is gonna be here? It's the
Whoa! It is!
The phone's ringing. Gotta answer it.
Go,
Sorry,
Jared.
hearing this song again.
Yeah, it's so...
Oh my god, I'm crying.
Takes you back, man.
It does.
Hello? It's me, Conaway. Thanks for last night. Did you sleep well? Well, I doubt you sleep peacefully given the things we experienced last night. I still find it hard to believe.
Well, you better believe it.
So, why'd you call me? Right, let's cut to the chase. I need your help.
Oh shit.
A new notice from the departed has arrived. That was quick. I'll tell you the details in person. Not now, though. I've got an errand I must attend to. I'll be back on the school grounds at 5 p.m. Can you return around that time? Sure.
He then hangs up the phone. There's still some time left before I'm supposed to meet the headmaster. I retrace what happened last night while drinking some coffee to wake me up. Honestly, a part of me still can't believe it. I need to organize my thoughts. What should I think about first? If I'm gonna reflect on the case... Sugar! No, I remember this being a thing from the first game.
That's just really funny.
I take 1 sugar cube from the pot, then I drop it in my mug and stir it into the coffee with a little spoon. He really I remember he liked it really sweet. Oh. I'm gonna load the shit up with sugar.
In the case of this dead person, what should I think about right now? Putting 8 cubes of sugar into his coffee.
I'm gonna give this motherfucker like 5
Oh my
whole
goodness.
things of sugar.
I think we need to look at our sugar levels after this. Might be a bit high.
There's barely anything left in the sugar pot. Oh. Would you like some coffee with your sugar?
We've used up all of our sugar.
My eyes settle on the coffee that I brewed up. I ground the imported beans myself and made fun adjustments to it. You could say it's one of the finest things I've ever made. Coffee's the best companion you can have when you're contemplating something. I wrap my fingers around the mug's handle and take a sip of the black liquid. There is no way it's black with the amount of sugar we just put in.
Yeah, no, this thing is light tan at this point.
Yep. Well, I mean, if it's just sugar, it wouldn't color it because there's no
I guess
cream.
that's true.
Yep, that's the stuff. Caffeine and sugar are flowing into my tire, but he just essentially just turned it into an energy drink.
Yeah.
I remember.
Hey, I
him,
mean, fair.
I remember him really liking sweets from the first game.
Yeah.
Some people get on my case for putting too much sugar. See, I remembered. But I won't drink it any other way.
You remember your man.
Yeah, I do. Last night, I was attacked by the departed. Their eerie whispers felt like a bug that was burrowing straight into my brain. And their words are still ringing in my ears now. This is what they said. On this wonderful day, let us exchange vows with one another. I swear to always be by your side forever and ever. That sounds like a wedding vow. And given their letter to me, I have a feeling the departed may be obsessed with me.
We aren't the only one.
Right? To make things worse. Say, my dear, can I bite you? I lost consciousness after that. So we haven't gone and stripped and checked for any bite marks anywhere? Like,
Yeah, I feel like after, because this is still months after it. I
Yeah,
feel like
this
it
is
would still
only a
be on
couple
top
months
of
later.
mind to be like, okay,
Mhm.
bite marks, nope, okay,
yeah,
we're good.
exactly. When I came to, I was lying face down in the corridor. I looked around and the departed was nowhere to be found. I said seen, and that's the wrong word. I don't understand what they're thinking. One thing's for sure, they've got really good taste in men. They're using spirits to harm the students. Which more than likely means that's probably not the departed. And I'm right, the doll is the departed. It's
Yeah.
using the spirits to... What should I think about next? Drink some coffee. Bring the mug to my lips and sip the coffee. Is it gonna be the same thing again? Phew. That's your line, but I stole it.
You're good.
I feel like my head's cleared now. Time to focus and put my mind to work. Hanako of the toilet, who I met last night, must be one such spirit. It's showing us the old ones!
Whoa, wait, that's so cool.
The grudge of someone who died a violent death will not be calmed even after their death. The powerful grudge will turn them into an inhuman supernatural being, a spirit. Spirits resent and kill living beings. I saw it with my own eyes last night.
I remember that being the whole thing with this specific spirit it's showing too, was it was talking about how they don't go away.
Yeah.
They just linger.
The only way to eradicate them is by erasing their grudges, which means Hanako's not dead.
Yeah.
Which, to do that, we first need to investigate the spirit and discover their grudge. What I have to do now is investigate the spirits and terminate them. 4 months ago, I was confronted by spirits in a strange incident. I barely managed to survive. And it was all thanks to the mark bearers who helped me with the investigation. Yeah, we're gonna call our friends!
Let's go!
What should I think about next?
he
How?
he goes to text the detective guy, hey, you up?
Right? I bring the mug to my lips and sip the coffee. Makes me want to take a hydrate.
I kind of want to grab another coffee, but...
Go get a coffee.
I'll be right back then.
Yeah, go get a coffee. You know what? I'll go get a coffee too. Coffee break!
Coffee.
We'll be right back, folks. All right, we're back.
Let's go.
Okay, so my stomach was making sounds that belonged like in the game. Hello, where did the game go? There's the game. And I didn't like that, so I made a quick snack while I got me a drink. So what kind of coffee did you get?
I have this like it's nothing crazy. It's just like this Starbucks like pre-made stuff. It comes in like a big thing. I just poured me some of that. I've gotten really addicted to the taste recently, which is probably a bad thing, but so I've been drinking it a lot. What about yours?
So mine's a little more fancy because it's me. Yeah, well, I say so. It's a K cup, so it's not even like good coffee, but it's like K cup from like a local Texas brand, and brewed that, and then used this like peppermint mocha like creamer with it.
Ooh.
Frothed it a little bit, make it a little creamier. It's decaf coffee though, because full caffeinated coffee hurts my tummy.
I get that.
Because now that I don't have a gallbladder, coffee
yeah,
and I aren't friends. And I don't want to have to be like, hey, so I'm about to go turn my bathroom into Hanako's toilet. I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's a tough one to go through every time you want a coffee.
Exactly. So I tried switching over to decaf, and it's been like a little easier on my tummy. Still hurts
That's
like a
good.
mother trucker, but you know,
Wow.
better
The
than.
sacrifices we make for coffee.
Yeah, I'm more of a tea person and always have been. But like, he's drinking coffee, so I wanted coffee.
You gotta get in the moment. You gotta
Exactly.
really feel like you're there with them.
And I have more chips. They're not crackers this time. These are chips. They're honey butter chips.
Ooh.
I like the honey butter chips a lot. Alright, so back to the mark bearers. The mark bearers are people I can trust.
That's kind of cute.
We get
There they all are.
That's all of them! 4 months ago, several people had death marks carved onto their bodies. Something that was the work of a spirit in H City.
Quick question. Carved onto their bodies. I always kind of imagined it more of like on top of the skin, but I guess it was actually like dug into
Yeah,
their
it was
skin?
it was dug into their skin because it hurt. It wasn't just like a tattoo, it actually hurt.
Because when I imagined it like a tattoo that kind of like seared you. I feel like you see that in
Yeah.
it's like a common trope, but I guess it was actually just like carving into their skin.
I mean, a tattoo is carved into your skin essentially, so.
Yeah, that too.
So, and I was among those 13 people. Maybe real, I don't remember half their names, but I remember the
No.
characters.
Yes.
So I remember the first character's name was Moe Watanabe,
Oh,
and I
there's some
remember
more.
the nerd guy protected the little girl. Then there's the idol's name, who was I.
The
I remember the doctor with the glasses, the one that got like stripped and came onto us in the brothel, and Mr. Sunken Eyes on the far right was that's I believe that's Daimon.
and then the old man who was weirdly helpful.
Oh, in the like the World War II bunker.
Yes. I remember the bunker. 'Cause I remember it was really cool. how
It
they
was
did that.
really, really fucked up is what it was.
Oh yeah.
We mark bearers worked together to survive and brought an end to the case. We still keep in touch with each other. We even team up to solve mystery cases from time to time. It's our own Scooby-Doo investigate! We got our own mystery machine!
Wait, because I think he actually just drive a van.
He does!
Wait, this is.
It's Mysteries Incorporated. That's what we are now.
Let's go.
The person who introduced me to Mr. Conway was a mark bearer who works. Yeah! I'm fucking good.
Let's go.
Makes me wonder if we weren't really meant to escape our strange fates.
Yeah, no, I hate
I
to
can't
break it
fucking
to you.
believe I was right.
You're stuck in this for a while, Mr. MC.
The pendulum clock in the entrance hall rings. Almost time for my appointment with the headmaster. Better get ready to go out. I pull all the essential items into my favorite bag. This coffee's really good. I don't have
Did you
any
put a
sugar
bunch
in
of
it.
sugar in it?
No.
Aw.
Sugar
I was
hurts.
gonna say, you gotta really get in the moment. Put fucking 8 things of sugar in it.
I will go back in there and grab sugar. Wait, I have sugar right next to me. Hold up. I have my special tea sugar.
Okay.
Look, because I have my entire like tea station right here with me.
Yeah, when you said tea, it made a lot more sense.
Yeah. My old notebook
Because
and
I was
flash.
like, do you just keep sugar on you?
No, no,
Wouldn't
no.
be that surprised.
You would be. I don't like sugar. Remember, I don't like sweet things.
Well, it's not for the things you put it in. It's for
That's
you.
fair.
Keeps you sweet.
Eh.
'Cause
My
we know you
old-
can't do it yourself.
I'm gonna fight you.
You think you get a free compliment in these rounds? No.
This is you, so yes.
Well.
My old notebook and flashlight, along with all the things I found at the school yesterday. The key item needed to erase the spirit's grudge usually lies in a haunted place. Ow, I just clunked my tooth on the cup. Attempting to prepare for every possibility is a fool's errand. This should be good enough. Yeah, there's our bus.
Let's go. It's a really ugly bus, though.
A really ugly bus. I finish getting ready and head to the garage. Then I get into my favorite minivan. He has a lot of
Sorry.
favorite things.
Describing everything as his favorite one is just really funny.
It's kind
to
of
me.
cute, actually.
Yeah. He's like, I love my minivan.
My favorite bag, my favorite flashlight, my favorite bus. Oh. Okay.
Drone shot. The budget's increased.
Konohara Academy. The school is built in a place called Konohara, an area situated on top of a hill on the outskirts of H City.
Is H City where we were last time?
Yes.
Okay.
Built in the early Showa period, the school is considered a tangible cultural property of H City. Although it's been renovated several times, it still looks pretty much the same inside and out. Konohara Academy is about 20 minutes from Kujo Mansion. Mr. Konoe told me there was no vacant spots in the school's parking lot, so my only option is to park my car in a parking area near the school and walk. Damn. That kind of money and they can't give us a parking spot?
I was about to say, that's a bit lame. I really helped him last time and he can't give me a parking spot? Okay.
School is already letting out by the time I arrive. Students are heading for the exits. They're all looking pretty gloomy though. Is it because of the Departed case? I walk down the same route as yesterday and once again arrive at the special building. I check the clock hanging in the entrance. There's still some time left before the appointment. I head to the infirmary. Daimon, the guy who introduced me to Mr. Konoe, might be in there.
Ooh.
Boy,
I'm
let me
getting
see the boy.
excited now.
Let me see the boy. Let me see the boy.
It's weird with this place.
Once I arrive, though,
Slow down.
Daimon's not there. Not just that, I can't even find the school nurse. If memory serves, Daimon once told me that it wasn't mandatory for a school to have an appointed nurse. I realize that this isn't really my domain, but in recent events, I'm starting to think that policy may be a huge mistake.
It's almost time. Let's go to the faculty room.
Let's save first, because I don't trust this game.
No, not at all.
We talk to the Skelling Bones? No.
Hey man, what's up? Yo, what's good? Whoa!
This is the special building's entrance. Where are we going? The faculty room. Mr. Konoe immediately spots me when I enter the faculty room, clasps his hands together, and approaches me. Hi, Kilo. Thank you.
You come, Yashiki. Does that mean you're continuing with the investigation?
What, did he think that it was going to scare me off?
Yeah. You're such a lifesaver. Thank you. Shall we talk about the case now? Where should we start?
Hi, Yori. How are you, darling? The deceased Izumi.
I haven't heard anyone making any rumblings about Izumi yet.
So is he not dead?
Yeah, because we still haven't seen his body. His body
Yeah.
disappeared.
We found the disgusting mangled body, but now it's, like,
Yeah.
gone. Which is uncomfortable.
But there's still spirits here, so.
Yeah. So maybe it's probably just, like, in the spirit realm? Got sent to the
Could be.
shadow realm.
No. A missing persons report will probably be issued shortly, though I doubt they'll treat it as a criminal case. Especially given that his corpse disappeared after he died.
Assuming he's still dead.
Yeah. Aside from us, the only one else who knows is Doryu from the student council. Kinakuna as well. Apparently Doryu told her. That's
remember correctly,
honestly fair.
Kinakawa is the white-haired girl. She said she's a good fan of Doryu's.
Please, be discreet about this. Consider that an order from your client.
Let's ask about the new notice.
The new notice was found on top of the piano in the music room this morning.
I'm gonna be real, I forgot about the new notice.
I thought he was talking about the paper we found last time. But then I quickly remembered, oh yeah, there's notices. That's the whole reason we're here. I forgot about that. Take a look.
In one moment.
Ooh, ooh. Wow, it is almost exactly the same as the one we saw last time.
It matches the notice I saw last night. It must truly be the party's notice. Dear model, Hanako will kill you tonight. I'm watching, hiding in the school. Your beloved, the departed. Dear model.
Yeah, model is...
Obtained notice for model. The previous victim was the pianist. In other words, Izumi, the piano player. This time the target's been dubbed model. Who could it be?
A bright-haired, cheery woman was just introduced to the story, so I have an inkling, but... I'm afraid not. Apologies. I'm still new here. I tried asking the teachers as well, but to no avail. So, I'll leave the investigation to you. From today onward, I'd like you to start a full-fledged investigation at our school. I want to put an end to this case. Try speaking to the teachers and students. I'm an outsider, though. Is that really okay? I know that. That's why I asked my friend at the Board of Education to issue this for me.
Am I an honorary nurse?
Let's
Am I the
go.
school nurse?
That would be so funny.
He then holds out a piece of paper. Certificate of employment, special contract teacher. Alright, you know what? That's fine.
What?
My name is written on the bottom part of the paper.
Is this some kind of joke? I've taken the liberty of making you a teacher at our school. You'll be able to freely roam the campus this way.
I mean, that's smart.
Yeah. In my opinion, this is the most expeditious way to end this case. Is that agreeable to you, Mr. Yashiki? You've got
We
to be kidding
don't
me.
really have much of a choice.
Yeah.
Like, otherwise we wouldn't be allowed on school grounds.
Although I
So
do love the idea of bringing up, well, I don't have a teacher's license, though. I can't possibly do this. Where's the integrity?
we're a special contract teacher. It's fine. I like this one. Because we really don't. He already
Yeah.
propped up the papers.
Yeah, he already did it, so it's not like we can get out of this.
Mhm.
Thank you for your understanding. Ugh.
This sudden development has put me at a loss for words. I'd expected that things would get bizarre, but to become a teacher?
I might even say this is a bizarre adventure we're on.
Did you just JoJo's?
I guess that's all I can say about the king. I tried telling my friend on the police force about it, but they didn't believe me. In fact, he just became worried that I'd hit my head somewhere. You know, and I can rely to put an end to this. Anyway, why don't you get started now? Feel free to explore other places besides this old building. I don't think there are many students remaining, though. It's almost time for the last call to leave school grounds, and we've advised them not to stay behind. In light of recent incidents.
You must be referring to the first notice. Mysterious notice appeared. A student went missing, and even the cops got involved. The school needs to look like it's doing something in response to the situation.
Oh, right. Almost forgot. Please feel free to make your use of the infirmary as much as you need.
Okay, so if you see me dancing with the skeleton, no you don't.
The school nurse has been out with the cold. Diamond has been managing in her absence. You two are good friends, so I imagine there shouldn't be any problems.
Before starting my investigation, I should return to the infirmary to see if Diamond's returned.
We really want to see Diamond.
I really do.
I like to think the headmaster ends that thing with, "Oh, Diamond might be there," and then our guy just sprints out the room.
Right? Girl's voice.
Oh, you're back.
A cheerful voice greets me when I come in.
It's
I! It's the idol!
Holy.
Hello, Mr. Yashiki. Mr. Diamond's running an errand, but he'll be back here later.
Wait a second.
Is she going undercover as a student?
That would be so funny.
Or is she a student?
She could, that is also possible. Why are you here?
To help you out, of course. I heard about the departed from Mr. Diamond.
Can you tell me more about the case?
Sure.
This is Ai Kashiwagi, one of the mark bearers who hunted down spirits with me in the past. She's a member of the idol group Love and Hero, who are mainly active in H City.
What happened to your idol duties?
Just so you know, I'm not slacking off, okay? Today's my day off. Last week was rough, though. We were busy recording our new song.
And if you're curious about it, I'd say it's sultry, maybe. I guess it's kind of cheerful and
I think that's
passionate.
supposed to be her line.
I think so.
One thing for sure, it's a banger.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
definitely
I
supposed
think
to
it
be
was.
her line.
Oops.
In all of Love and Hero's songs, they passionately sing about love and justice. Their songs are simple, but they have powerful messages. They seem to be well liked by some youngsters.
Although I do love the implications here that he listens to these when he's working on cases in the background.
100%. He's doing WOTA calls in the background. He's got to support his best girl. Ai's a passionate young girl who unreservedly lives the lyrics of their songs.
Love Hay is a local idol group in H City. That's why some of our fans go to this school. Not a lot, though.
Not a lot. I guess you're not that famous then.
Oi!
Damn.
We're still pretty much an up-and-coming act. But someday we'll be touring the nation. You just wait! Anyway, one of our fans told me about the departed rumors. It got me kind of worried since they seem to be genuinely scared about it. After that, Mr. Diamond told me about your investigation.
Ah, so that's why she decided to come here like my personal guardian angel. That's how Ai's always been. Act first, deal with the consequences later.
It's dangerous, though. There are victims in this case already.
I know that. Besides, you know all the risks, and you're still investigating, aren't you? I can't just let my friend do it alone.
Friend, huh? A genuine compliment for me from an active idol. What an endearing moment. A little bit too dazzling for me, though.
I'm not taking one step out of here no matter what you say to me.
You're not a student here, right? Where'd you get that
Where
uniform?
did you get the uniform?
I borrowed it from a friend. She graduated from Konohado Academy.
Guess they don't update it.
They usually don't.
That makes sense.
Like especially schools with like long lineages, they have their uniform like permanently.
Well, I also guess if it's like only a few years, they probably wouldn't. And I doubt she's a friend who graduated like 30 years ago, so.
Exactly.
While investigating the case, no one will get suspicious if I'm wearing a uniform. Besides, isn't this uniform adorable? I wanted to wear it. Look, doesn't it suit me?
I guess so. You look exactly like a student. You don't stand out at all.
Oh, that wasn't what I wanted to hear. After listening to her story, I gave her a detailed recap of the situation. She's experienced the terror of facing spirits. She knows the risks. And yet she still wants to go after them. There's no stopping her. I understand the situation. So, what's up next for your investigation?
Let's see. Our subjects are the departed and Hanako of the toilet. For now, let's focus on Hanako. Now that a new notice has appeared, our main priority is to prevent any more casualties.
Yep, let's protect the living!
First things first, we need to investigate rumors regarding Hanako. If we get a lot of information, we may find a way to placate Hanako's grudge. Placate. Spirits disappear.
Placate, it's a weird word. Hydrate,
Yeah.
posture check, and stretch.
Kohi.
Spirits disappear once their grudge is resolved.
I will save when I can. I don't think I can save here.
No, it seems pretty
Yeah, it seems pretty.
specific when we can save.
Oh wait, we never did look at Michiho. Oh, I really like her butterfly earring.
Mm-hmm.
She
And then
looks
her
like a
big ladybug pin.
Right. Oh, that's cute. The Shima Pan button. Honestly, she kind of looks like a white-haired moe.
Yeah.
Michiho Kinukawa, sorry. A free-spirited Konohara second year with white hair. She's a friend of Himiko's and is student council vice president. She loves insects and has insect-shaped accessories. I don't like that! That's gonna come in relevance later. She's very smart and has a strong supernatural sense. Oh, she is just white-haired moe.
Huh. Sweet.
I'm really curious about this
Monocle, I mixed the words.
Marco.
This model Hanako is targeting. I wonder who it is.
We need to find that out. Looks like the spirits in this school don't attack indiscriminately. There must be some reason for that. It is nice that they give us a letter saying, this is
yeah.
the person I'm going to attack.
Here's our calling card.
True. We may be able to uncover the spirit's motive if we discover what the reason is.
Why can't I talk?
Let's ask around and see what information we can gather about Hanako and the model. Notes made on the subject, Hanako of the toilet. Ai Kashiwagi has joined the investigation. The character Ai Kashiwagi has been added to the character file.
The gang's all here.
I think we'll save and call it here, just because I'm starting to stutter really badly.
That makes sense.
So let me see who is live that we can go throw everybody at. How are you feeling about Deathmark 2?
I'm excited.
Spooky
It's starting off
boogaloo.
strong.
I'm very excited. I'm so excited.
It's also nice seeing that they're looking at bringing a bunch of the characters back, so I'm really excited.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see who all's coming back, honestly. Like, I know a bunch of them because, like, the art that was dropping before.
Mhm.
But, I mean, we'll see when things get there. All right, everybody, if you want to tune into more Deathmark, please feel free to join us next Thursday, the 24th at 5 p.m. Central. We will be continuing then. As well, if you want to come back for our normally scheduled times, Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 p.m. Central. I'll be back tomorrow at 5 p.m. for Persona 3 Reload. What about you, Hunty? What's your jam?
Probably tomorrow at 4, but yeah, that Persona sounds pretty good. So.
All right then, everyone, be safe, don't get haunted, and I'll see you again soon. Arriva.